chips are down and you're losing hope. The light will surround and show you the road again, again, again. Show you the road again, again, again. Wait for the sunrise and open your eyes. If we give it time, life will be so bright again, again, again. Life will be bright again, again, again. No, we're gonna rise again. We got each other life's a friend. And every time you think the end is near, you'll see the tides can turn. And we will rise again. We'll rise again. It's not the end. We'll rise again. We'll rise again. We'll make it together. We'll make it together.
Hello. Hello, everyone. How is it going? We've got the little Santa hat on again still. We are coming up to Christmas. And as you can see, we are here with Barry again. 2161. That's 100 years ago. 2261. We are here. And we are here for the Welsh Premier League Cup final, lads. We have that game next. First game of the stream will be the Welsh Premier League Cup final. I don't know, man. I don't know. How is everyone doing tonight? It feels like a long time since I've last been on, honestly. It feels like a lifetime. I think it's probably due to football, due to the F1, everything kicking off. It was ridiculous. I actually just can't believe the F1. It is insanity, honestly. But we didn't actually play that many games after. Did we leave the draw to Afenlido? Was that? I don't know if we left or we played the 4-0 Corich Elites Nassif. We may have played that one. Well, we've had 3-0 wins. Very, very small. 1-0 versus Real Napoles. 1-0 versus Bala. Freitas, Simon sent off early, so we were glad to hold on to that. And then the team we're facing, 1-0. A Ivan Koric free kick. I would prefer if we have the cup final a bit easier. A higher amount of goals. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah, one thing I didn't realise, actually, with the World Player of the Year, obviously it did go to Yamamoto and not our player. He's the first Japanese player ever to get on the podium, let alone win it. So a big moment for the Japanese players. We've had Neon become the first and only Cameroonian, Yamamoto the first and only Japanese player. So we can't really fault him, really. Hilariously, Neon was in the Golden Ball, but not Player of the Year podium. Very weird. I don't know if is he in World Team of the Year? He's not in the... he is in the Team of the Year. Very weird. Very odd scenes there, to be honest. But we'll see. Oh, how's everyone doing tonight? Okay, let's see. Perfect. Okay. Yes, we should. Let's have a go look around. Obviously, we've kept up our unbeaten streak at least. That's the most important thing. We're not gonna have the perfect season due to 2 draws from last time. But hey, hello mate, bonjour, hello mate. How's it going, fella? You are first. Well, Stream Elements are first. But otherwise, you are first, mate. So well done on that. I was just going through. We had the little league games going on. Oh goodness. Okay, yeah, we've had our 1-0 wins, which is nice. Otherwise, we are top of the league by 9 points over Penny Bont. That win over them was quite big, actually. Honestly, they are pushing us far this year. We've beaten them twice, though. So of course we are about to lose to them in the Welsh Premier League Cup final. We've not had the greatest history in this game. We've lost the last 3 finals. We haven't won it in 7 years, nearly now, or 6 years, but this will be our 7th. And we've lost 4 finals in that time and 2 semi-finals, and we've lost the last 2 times we played Penny Bont. So hopefully it's a little change in fortune for us today, but we'll have to see. How's people's weeks been? How's your holiday started, Max? How's your Christmas holiday started? People have started going home all over uni. I'm fuming. Like, people are just flying home and I'm still there working. So I'm like, do I actually have to keep doing work, or is it one of those Christmas weeks where everyone's just sort of potters about a bit? Let's go have a little look at the other leagues. What's happening in the other leagues? Ligue 1, PSG and Angers. Oh my goodness, that's having a great time, just chilling before I need to get stuff ready for flying. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Oh, bloody mate. I'm Chloe's leaving on Sunday. And I'm trying to sort out COVID stuff and everything, and then for me as well, because she's going to Ireland, so it's different than the UK, and it's a bloody nightmare. Absolute bloody nightmare. I'm glad I'm not leaving for a little bit, but to be fair, this round I might not be able to go back. Having a little party. Hello, I can't think of anything to say, so I'm just going. Hello, Jambo, mate. How's it going, fella? How are you doing, man? Ving will be having a party when Chloe goes. She'll be like, yes, it's just me and Dad now. Yeah, no, I'm not doing too bad, Jambo, mate. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hello, Matt. How's it going? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It feels like a long time since Saturday. But I'm all doing good. How's everyone else doing? Is anyone else off on their Christmas holidays yet? Mate, she gets to keep her, man. Literally. Oh, mate, this fucking weekend, man. This weekend, she was a nightmare. She was feeling a bit unwell. No, but unlucky at Jambo. I haven't either, to be honest. But we will see. She was not feeling well, so we had a few pukes, and of course she decides to do it in her bed, and on the carpet. So that was fun. Getting woken up at 5 a.m. on the Saturday, and then 2 a.m. on Sunday when I'm about to go to work early. I'm like, brilliant, this is fun. So she's got a new bed now, because it's a nightmare. It's a mess already. So I was like looking after Holly. That's very good. A week tomorrow is my last day. Oh, that's not too bad. A week tomorrow. Wow. So you're going pretty much up to the 23rd, 22nd, 24th to the Friday. Oh, fair enough, Jambo. Fair enough. Well, to be fair, speaking of going out, me and Chloe went to the only club in Kiruna this weekend on the Saturday. My goodness me. It's quite expensive to get in, to be honest. It was like 10 quid. But to be fair, it's the only club in Sweden. But it was so odd. It was like a full dance floor with like the disco ball going, but also had like a blackjack table with a person there, so you could bet in the club, and like fruit machines and shit. It was very well, and a photo booth that like upload directly to Facebook, which is very funny. So had a good time. Don't remember the end of the night, so that's fun. So it was tad hungover on the Saturday. That was Friday we went and did that. Oh yeah, I remember I told you guys this. Can't believe it. This is it genuinely feels like an age since we had that Saturday stream. £10 isn't terrible. Yeah, I guess I'm used to uni places and not London, where it's normally just free entry, or like $2.50. So the drinks are expensive though. Cheapest drink was I think a £6.50 cider and a £7 beer. So yeah, but it's Swedish prices. Hilariously though, Sweden have literally just put in a law from like tonight that means that no restaurants or pubs and stuff are going to be able to serve alcohol due to COVID. So I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I'm glad we went then. Sorry? Norway, apparently. So I'm just completely wrong. So apparently it's not Sweden. Being corrected. But yeah, look at this, by the way. A 5-way, well, potentially 6-way battle for Ligue 1. These are all the big boys, and then Lens. But 3 points, fuck's sake, Alex. I pretty much am, to be honest. Got a bit more energy than Saturday, which is good. Because Saturday, I don't know if you could tell, but I was extremely hungover. So We've got some good energy today. We've got the cup final coming up straight away. We've got Penny Bont, so let's lose the cup final, lads. That's Ligue 1. That's what I was looking at. No, I couldn't tell. Oh, I was a mess. German First Division, what's that looking like? Köln are top by 5 points. Interesting. Could we? To be fair, it is just a Bayern and Köln monopoly. Mostly Bayern currently, but Köln get one every 4 years. It's Bayern 3 times Köln. Bayern 3 years Köln. Bayern 3 years Köln. Very weird. That's the First Division. Serie A, Inter, Juventus, Milan, Fiore. Oh my days. Oh my goodness me. What a fucking 4 teams are on 34 points 19 games in. Fucking hell. Halfway through. Can you imagine a title race like that? And there's 2 teams on 33 and Kiev on 30. So 4 points separates the top 7. 1 point separates the top 6. Now that's a title fight. My goodness me. And it's the old boys at the top there. Like, can you imagine if a league finished like that? That is like, they're all the same records as well. It's literally goal difference, which is the deciding factor there. That is incredible. By the way, Roma currently top of Serie B, could be coming back up finally. Then we've got La Liga down in 9th. Getafe and Villarreal. It just seems like everyone's tying at the top at the moment. They're both fighting out. Betis could get in there. Valencia, obviously, they're Tycoon, so we've got to watch out for them, seeing if they can come up at all. And then finally, of course, Gosport Watch, Premier League. Gosport sitting mid-table in 10th. Very nice from them. QPR currently top by 5 points, although Newcastle have a game in hand. Arsenal rock bottom as things stand. Ipswich genuinely could pull themselves out of the relegation zone, even though they've gone into administration. So they are fighting. They are really fighting. They would otherwise be up in 9th. So not too bad from them. Championship, meanwhile, Man United still rock. Man United and MK Dons are pretty much already down at this point. Man United are 11 points off safety. Sunderland are coming up. Swansea. Liverpool in the playoffs. Tottenham are there. There we go. And then I'll show you League 1, League 2. I don't think people... Stockport, there's Stockport. There's Marine, Norwich, Wolves, Villa down in the relegation zone again. West Brom, Leicester and Burnley in the playoffs. League 2, Boreham Wood are leading. Palace there. Anything else? No. Okay. But yeah, did anyone else watch the F1 on Saturday? On Sunday? On Sunday, because... Fucking hell, lads. Absolutely just farcical, man. Can't believe it. It's just, I couldn't believe it. Like, even if I did prefer Hamilton, like, just the way, even if I was a Verstappen fan, Gosport the only original non-league side in the Prem at the moment. Yeah, potentially. Fuck me, I'm tired of being up since... I was wondering where you were, Dark God. Why? What's happened to your sleep schedule, fella? Are you still working? Or I guess you only do 2 days a week, so it can be all over the place. Hello, Dark God. How are you, mate? How's it going? I think they could be. Let's have a... let me just check one more time, just to look. Premier League, QPR, Chesterfield. I think so. Gosport should be the only non-league side currently in the Prem. Blythe probably would be the ones coming up that could do it, that could join them. Hampton and Richmond used to be, but they got relegated. But yeah, as things stand, only original non-league side to be in the Prem. But we also got the African Cup of Nations. Other than that, I'm fine, thanks. That's good to hear, Dark God. That's good to hear, man. Okay, we've got the cup final coming up. Hopefully we don't get a Hamilton situation right at the end. I can't believe it, man. He got absolutely screwed. Even if I was a Verstappen fan, I'd be like, yeah, he got absolutely screwed there. Like, ugh. That's very annoying. Okay. Let's see. International Roundup. Yeah, he really did. He really did. Like, the start, like, there was a bit of controversy at the start, and I'm like, potentially what he could have done is given a little bit more time back, but at the same time, he was given nowhere to go in that corner, in that first corner. So, like, what was he supposed to do? Just drive into him and crash? Like, that's what happens. And then to stay out front, and then the way he led the race, and then kept coming and got past Perez even, then made a gap. What happened in the F1? Oh god, it's okay. Well, basically, basically, Verstappen started pole. Hamilton got by him on the start, so Hamilton was in the lead. Took a huge lead out into the front and was like, okay, well, he's out. Perez held him up, got another lead again. Virtual safety car comes out. Hamilton doesn't pit, but Verstappen does. So Verstappen now is chasing Hamilton. So Hamilton's got like 19, 20 seconds with 20 laps to go. So, or it was something like that. So it was basically at 0.8 a lap. He had to just keep Verstappen, and Verstappen was making his way back up through the thing. Eventually, it got to the point where it was like 4 laps to go, and he was like still like 12 seconds clear. So he like really extended the life of his tires because he was on like 40 lap old hard tires, while Verstappen was on mediums on like 10 laps. Then, so everyone thought he was going to win. Then Latifi fucking crashed with 4 laps to go, and a safety car was brought out. Basically, Verstappen can pits for softs. Hamilton can't pit because he'll go behind Verstappen. So they're going around the safety car. So everyone's bunched up now, but there's 5 lapped cars between Hamilton and Verstappen, so he's not really behind him. Basically, they had to wait until the wreckage to be taken away. And what officially they do is either you start the race and the lap cars are still there, or you let all the lap cars round again and you have to go another lap and it will go. Normally if that had happened though, they would have finished under the safety car. The race director was like, oh, okay, none of the lap cars are on overtake. We're just going to start racing. And then suddenly, like 5 seconds before the safety car comes in, they let the 5 lapped cars between Hamilton and Verstappen go and unlap themselves. So Verstappen was right behind Hamilton, and then the other ones were allowed to go. So for 1 lap, Verstappen was on 2 lap softs, and Hamilton was on 40 lap hard tyres, which basically he was on ice skates. And Verstappen overtook him in the final corners to win the championship. It was basically like Hamilton was 12 seconds ahead with 4 laps to go and got absolutely screwed. It could be awful. Could either of them still... Yeah, they went into the championship level. So basically, whoever finished above each other would win. That's how it was the thing. I worked today and Christmas work to do is on Friday. They were off for 2 weeks. Nice, God, nice. Sorry, I just went into a huge... I don't get what it was. I don't think it was a red... Like, they could just go around it. I think it was pretty quick. But, like, I understand. Like, maybe red flag it, then Hamilton can change his tyres. And, like, that's what they want. The FIA basically wanted to manufacture a last lap shootout where they both race each other. A red flag would work, but you need a good reason for a red flag, and there wasn't enough reason for a red flag. Now, the problem was, though, Misa, Hamilton couldn't change his tyres because he was the lead car. If he had gone into the pits, Verstappen would have stayed out, got position, and been first. And everyone thought that it was going to end in safety car anyway because there was only 4 laps left. Everyone thought the race would end in a safety car, and if it did, the Mercedes would be lambasted. Like, why the hell have you given up track position? It's very hard when you're the lead car because you have to set can't react. The second car, if Hamilton pits, well, they'll go, okay, I'll take the lead. If he doesn't pit, you go, well, I'll pit and I can take and I'll catch him then. But basically, Hamilton just got absolutely screwed. It was those 5 laps. It was just because normally all lap cars need to go. They only let the cars between Hamilton and Verstappen go, which was like to make this sort of battle. But Hamilton was screwed because he was basically on tyres that were 2 seconds slower than Max's were. So he was always going to get taken out. What if Hamilton just accidentally crashed? Well, then, if both of them go out, Max still would win the championship because they were level on points, but Max Verstappen had more wins. So that was the dangerous bit. Hamilton needed to finish above him because if they crashed out, but there was, the FIA did say before, if we see like obvious thing, we'll deduct points and then someone will lose. So because everyone was saying Verstappen's just going to crash Hamilton on the first corner and win the title because that happened before. Senna did that to Prost back in like the 70s, 80s. What was it? I don't remember. He just crashed him in the first corner because all he needed to do was the other guy not finish, so he just took him out. Brake test, Max. yeah. So they manufactured the last lap to be like, here's a shootout between the two of them, but it kind of absolutely fucked Hamilton over, and it went against their own rules because basically they set out the rules there. They're either all lap cars go and you have another lap and it would have ended in safety car, or you start with the lap car still there and then you have to go. What they did was we're just going to let the lapped cars that are in between them go and not do the extra lap so we can have it. So pretty much that's why there was such a controversy, and that's why Mercedes are taking it to a court, because they're like, you've literally broken your own rules to make this exciting and dramatic, because they wanted the whole, they're level on points on the last lap going into the final race of the season, who will win sort of thing. It's perfect for like the drama and media, but it's completely like it's ridiculous. It's like someone just says last goal wins, basically. Imagine you're in a cup final and they just go last goal wins. Like that's kind of what it is. Everyone's turning, literally. If I did it, that's why Mercedes are protesting it. Think your transfer policy is rubbing on. 170 million spend negotiate. Yes, God, that's perfect. Always got to make that money. Okay, lads. And F1. We've got a cup final to play. We've got this is the team I think we're going to go with today. I think we'll take... Who do I want to take? Another striker, potentially? Take off Vader. Napoles. We'll bring Napoles with us. Okay, so this is going to be the lineup for the cup final. We have just played Penybont. Just played them. Beat them 1-0. Coric free kick. It was only 1-0, but if you look at the stats, absolute dominator. They're one shot on target. So if their process is settled up, well, that's the thing. They protested, and FIA came back and said, no, we reject that, because basically we can do what we want. They investigated themselves and found themselves not wrong, which is hilarious. They're going to take it to the international courts, and they'll have to submit their case, and then the FIA and stuff will submit their case, and then judges will do it. And then basically what I think Mercedes are asking for is to count the race back one lap, which is Hamilton still in front, and then Hamilton would officially win the title. But I don't think it's going to happen, honestly. But it is just a huge like big mar on the sport. The fact that it's ended like this, the fact that it couldn't just end with racing like proper. They had to manufacture it. All they had to do was just let the lap car stay there, and Verstappen might not have been able to get past. The cars in front of him would have to move out of the way because they're being lapped again. But I don't know if he would make it around before the end. No work permits in Hong Kong is glorious. Yeah, investigate them. Exactly. It's like when FIFA investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing. It's that level of corruption. But basically, they used the rule that said the race director can do what he wants, which is the race director, the guy that made the decision, has been awful all season. He's made ridiculous calls, and they basically sort of nudged the season all year to make sure they sort of stay close for the final, which is annoying. You'd have run a lap on foot. People were saying just 120 meter sprint, just do it between the two of them. But yeah, can you imagine? This is what the stats are going to be in this next game, and basically, Penybont will score one goal and we'll score none. I'm going to do a prediction, lads. Let's do a prediction. We didn't do one last time. I'm going to do one here. Let's start a prediction. Oh goodness. Who will win the cup? And then it's going to be Barry or Penny Bond. Why is it? Let me just. Can I pull you out? Do that. There we go. I'm going to do a 2 minute prediction. I didn't accidentally capitalize Penybont. Who will win the cup? Start prediction. Got it. We got a little thing going here. A little prediction for who's going to win the cup final. Can I put you in? No. Oh god, everything's broken now because I pulled out the thing and OBS is not happy with me. Let's put you there. Move you there. No, I want you to be... Can't see any chat anymore. Worse than the FIFA corrupt. It's so obvious that they just did it to make sure the cars were close at the end, when in theory, Hamilton should have won quite easily, and he deserved to win that race. He was completely robbed. Okay, there we go. So, what we got? We got 901 points on Penybont. Of course we do. Oh, goodness. 100% on Penybont at the moment. I love that. Okay, let's submit the team. Do they have a referee? Well, that's the thing. The race director is the referee, so he's supposed to be unbiased and basically be like, I'm the one that makes the decisions and looks at all of the things that happen during the race and decide who gets penalties, whether things need to be investigated or not. But basically, he's new. He's only been here for 2 years. The other guy was a lot better, and he basically has made lots and lots and lots of really, really questionable decisions. The thing is, it will turn people away, but it also, I think what they're trying to do is grab new fans, which is what they've done with Drive to Survive, because they want the drama from it. I think a lot of the hardcore F1 fans have been turned away because of that, and the way it's been handled. They hate it. But did you see how much like F1 was trending everywhere on Sunday? Like all the footballers and all the big celebrities were getting involved because it was such a big controversy, and controversy gets views, and everyone's like, oh well, if this was such a big thing, maybe I'll jump in next time and watch. He's been slipped a brown envelope. Oh my god, who put 10? Duck God's betting against himself at this point, so he wins either way. It's 1% Barry, 99% Penny Bont. Fantastic. Okay then, well let's go. Let's go into this. Either way, he wins. He comes out on top. Okay, so they're playing a 4-1-2-3. Any former players? Paul Kanga in goal, the only one. They got Pankake on the bench, obviously, and they got Sorensen on the bench. But otherwise, it's a non-Barry team. But let's go, lads. Come on, boys. We haven't won a cup final, a Premier League Cup final in 6 years. Let's let's break the curse, lads. Let's break the curse today. Let's break the curse, please. I'd love for you to break the curse. Off we go. Not concentrate. We want to get creative, lads. Not calm down. Get creative, lads. Get creative, lads. Come on, boys. I'm hoarding youth players and young bosmans on free. That sounds like me. Sounds like me. It's just like me. Oh, Anaconda puts it wide. That would have been a very nice start. We've started okay here. Oh, I thought there was going to be a penalty there. Aguirre. Oh, Aguirre's lost out. And Alvardi. They're countering. Jorge. Okay, it's over. It's over. No more free agents trying on 50k a week. It's funny, since one of my cousins named Barry. Hey, nice. You're probably wondering why I keep saying it like this. It must be very odd. Yeah. Brandan. De Benedictis. Oh, it's just wide. We have not started well on shooting on target, which is not good. Coric clears. Go on. Counter. Yes. Elites. Lovely. Go on, lad. Needs support. Needs support. Beats his man. Terrible cross in the end, but can we get something? They made a mistake. Cross it. Get in! De Benedictis! A big mistake from them, and we capitalise. We score our first shot on target for once. Get in! Should be an easy win. Misa, why the fuck would you say that? Why would you say that? We've lost. Oh, can I just show you something here? Can I show you something? If we go through the past finals here, can I go click on this one? You can't click on this one. But we lost 1-0 to Affinita. We dominated the game. Lost 4-3 in extra time to Penny Bont. We lost 3-1 to Port Tower, and then we lost 7-5 to Penny Bont. We've lost our 4 finals, and we haven't won it in 6 years. And we got, I think, how many red cards in the finals before? Quite a few. So this is a big thing for us. The Capital One Cup, basically, of Wales, and we're like, we need this. Come on, Aguirre. I would love an easy win, but they're never easy. Never easy. Oh, lovely tackle, though. Elites. Anaconda. De Benedictis. Oh, it's a goal! It's a goal! Get in! Get in, Ali Elites. Go on, lad. Banking on my director for selling them with a future self. Yeah, that'd be good. They say there's a big team bias. Yeah, it's funny because people have been calling for like Verstappen or Hamilton bias throughout the season, and I don't know, man. Hamilton basically got so screwed. Like, he deserved the win. He led the entire race pretty much. He masterfully led the race. And just got absolutely screwed out of it in the last corner from a thing that broke their own rules. Oh, no. Okay, Cueto heads into our arms, but we're third time's a charm against Penny. I don't want to say anything, Duck God, man. I just want to keep it nice and simple. Durban with a free kick. This is going in. Oh, it's the wall. Get in. Alvardi. Block him. Jorge. It's off the bar. Oh, it's cleared. I like Hamilton. Yeah, I like Hamilton too. Hamilton, he's such a nice guy. Genuinely, people hate him because he's dominant. Because he has won 7 world championships and wins constantly. People start to not like him, but he's really like a genuine guy. Like, he has set up all these charities and everything. He's one of the nicest guys and well-spoken guys on the grid, and he has to be, because I think he's the only ever black Formula One driver ever. So he has to represent sort of all that. He can't be he's held to different standards than everyone else. But he's also vegan. He pushes for all this other stuff. He's really, really nice. But yeah, people are going to hate people that win. People hated Vettel when he won in Red Bull. People started to hate Schumacher when he was winning all the time. People hate the Patriots because they win. They like United because they win all the time. Although United are dirty cheating. Scum. No, Man United aren't the same as Hamilton, man. Corrich, Alvarez, Corrich. Go on, lads. We got half an hour left, lads. We got through the danger zone. Randan, Aguirre. Oh, okay, it's corner. I watched him on the game. Yeah, he's really nice. He is really nice. I wanted him to get that 8th title so bad to break the Schumacher's record, but I reckon this is going to light a fire under his arse for next year. So we'll have to see. Next year is going to be incredible, though. I like if you this year probably has been one of the greatest seasons of F1 ever. Apart from that controversial ending and stuff, but next year is shaping up to be incredible as well, because you've got Hamilton in the Mercedes, you've got George Russell in the Mercedes, one of the best up and comers in the sport. You've obviously got the Red Bulls again all challenge, and then also the Ferraris are looking very good because they've been developing their car from the start of last year, so they should be challenging for the title. So we might have a 3-way title fight, or even a 6-way between 6 drivers, but hopefully. So it's a really, really exciting time. Oh, they go close. Okay, should we make a sub? Brandon's been a bit poor. Take off Flores. I thought my recency has been shit out of the ACL in the group stage. Oh, no, mate. That's not good. I whisper it quietly, lads. We're holding on as things stand. They brought on Sorensen. We got 6 minutes left. They brought on Von Altas. They brought on Matthias Müller. They left Pankaki on the bench, interestingly enough. But we've just gotta sit tight, lads. We're having a great time. I just got fired by QPR on FM22 and decided to stay on the same save and make it nice. Yeah, those sometimes are the best saves, when you sort of don't intend to leave and then you have to find your own way, and you sort of grow this new attachment to a new club that picked you up when you were down, sort of thing. I had that in a Charlton save. I was in 7th with them in the championship, where they had predicted to finish bottom. New board takeover. They sacked me. I went to take over Oldham, get them to the Premier League, while Charlton get relegated 3 times in a row to the conference. By the way, we fucking did it. Get in, lads. Get in. Yes. 2-0 winners. At the end of the day, extremely anticlimactic, which is, I think, what the everyone was trying to avoid. We just easily win the Welsh Premier League Cup 2-0. Lovely. Love it, lads. Hilariously, lads, this is not the first game of this save being open. I opened the save up earlier today, played the Penny Bont game, the league game, to make sure, I always talk about the first game on the save being open is sometimes your players play like shit. So what I did is I opened the save earlier today, played the Penny Bont league game, and kept the game open to then play this game to make sure we don't get that first game jitters. But there we go. Welsh Premier League Cup winners, lads. Finally. It's taken 7 years, but we fucking did it. Get in. You absolutely love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. And Duck God's going to get a shit ton of points here. Barry, complete prediction. How many are you going to get? 911 channel points from 10 points. That is hilarious. The curse is broken. Got QPR to 12th, but they didn't like my super attacking style. Jesus, that is... Imagine getting sacked for playing 2 attacking. You'd be fuming, wouldn't you? Be like, the fans are too happy. We don't want them to enjoy their time at the game. They want them to lose it. Just transferred them, I did. But there we go, lads. Lovely first win of the stream of Alex is unhappy. He wants first team football. Oh, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, lads. We have a few more games though. We've got Afan Lido in the league. We've got TNS in the cup, and then we've got Shakhtar. Probably we'll get to the first game with Shakhtar. When is it? 19th of Feb. Definitely get there. So we've still got games to go. We got Afan Lido in 3 days. That's a big one. We just conceded the 2nd most goals in the championship. Oh, okay. Maybe they didn't like all the goals conceded. Hilariously. Oh goodness. But you have to what thingamajigs have you got open? What leagues have you got open? Are you gonna stay in England? Because that could be a good thing. taking over an other English side and trying to sort of break them, I guess. Okay, there we go. Good stuff. Let's see. Perfect. There we go. Nathaniel Thomas. Oh yeah, we should probably just get rid of him because he's. I brought in Watkins in my fantasy team. He's got an assist. You love to see it. I had to sub out. I brought in Ronaldo last week, and he got a goal, which was happy. But then, what's it called? The game's called off for COVID, so I've had to switch him out to Watkins. But he's got an assist. I'm not unpleased. Okay, but Man City are 2-0 up versus Leeds. Oh yeah, bloody hell! The bloody Chelsea game was awful as well. Like I had 3-2, man, in the 94th. Everyone wants to kill me this weekend. Okay, I've got all the home nations plus the top 5 leagues plus Turkey. Well, that's a lot then. You got a lot of places to go. Fair enough. Okay, we're getting to the end of the January transfer window though, but nothing really going on. Fucking hell, Man City are 3-0. Fucking Leeds put up this huge thing versus us, and then they're 3-0 down in 30 minutes versus Man City. Like, they just don't show up sometimes. Okay. There we go. I can add and take away. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Where are you looking at the moment? Where are you looking to go next then? If you're going to continue on as a journeyman. I need to check the transfers. I want to... Jesus, don't click anything. I could have accidentally clicked leading transfers by mistake there, and then we would have crashed up the save, and I'd have to play the final again. And I could guarantee you we would have lost the final if I had to play it again. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Good stuff, lads. There's De Bruyne scoring. But Afan Lido, tough opponents already. We got the lot. Well, it's the last league game of the first half of the season. We're 9 points clear currently. Would be nice to. We're trying to go for that unbeaten season again. I'm looking at Holland a bit like Steve McLaren. Yeah, hilarious that he won a bloody the Dutch Eredivisie. Like, so weird. On the 3rd of June 2181, I found out the 100 taken. Hey, congratulations, Duck God. Well done, mate. Finally. Oh, good stuff. Okay, there we go. Anything else going on? No. We got the wheel. I can't sign any South Americans, but I think they all came in January. Have I made any signings? I don't think I have in the window. Oh shit, lads! I forgot to show you. Not confirmed yet, but they've got to build the. Yeah, that's true. Could get delayed or cancelled hilariously. World nation rankings, by the way. Spain 19th. 6 more months, and we will have a season of signing Spanish players. I just hope to God that they don't jump up into the top 15 there. Russia's still out of the top 15. Huge. We've actually had some World Cup qualifying going on. I'll show you guys. We've had quite a few games actually. You can sign Central. I can sign Central Americans, yes, like Mexico and any of the Caribbean and whatnot. But anyone that's considered in the South America region. So basically, all of those 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, I can learn to count, Alex. Any of those lot we cannot sign. But Asian qualifying is going on as seen. Syria currently top with the 1 loss, 4 wins. Lebanon second. Bahrain, Japan, Australia all fighting for that 3rd spot. Qatar and Kuwait top of the other stage. Suriname not considered. No, Suriname is considered North American. Hilariously, they're in CONCACAF, so they I can sign Surinamese players. Interestingly. I'm just going by what the game considers South America and North America, basically. World Cup qualifying in... Where else? North America? Yeah, Suriname, I think they're... Yeah, Suriname are there, so we can still sign Suriname players. Also, European European World Cup draw has taken place for the groups. So, as you can see here, we got Group 1, you got Spain and Ukraine in there. Group 2, Holland pretty much should be favourites for that. They got Slovenia and Sweden maybe as their rivals there. Group 3 is pretty tough for Wales. Czech Republic, Serbia, and Turkey in their group. They kind of got shafted there. You got Belgium in Group 4 with Denmark. Group 5, it's Croatia. Latvia, you could have an outside chance. Outside, but they got to beat Greece and Hungary there. Group 6, Portugal probably going to top that group. Although there's Bulgaria there. Must be good. Suriname players were picked up. Basically, most of the best Suriname players are chosen for the Netherlands. So unless we can sign Dutch players in a way, because you can sign if they're representing Suriname when they first come into the game. So say they're 16, 5-star potential, Surinamese, Dutch. We go, well, they're representing Suriname, so we can choose them, and they might switch to Dutch later on. It's like how we got Kambasa. If we look at Kambasa, when we signed him, he was representing Guinea, but he's actually switched his allegiance to France later on. We thought that'd be a bit of a way to allow us to sign some players, because otherwise we're a bit screwed. But yeah, and then Group 7, France and Russia in the same group. That could be a tough one there. England, sort of an easy group again for them. Oh, they always play Switzerland. And they got Northern Ireland as well. Italy have a relatively easy group. And then finally, Germany have a pretty okay group. But I think the first games occur in March. Yes, March. So we'll have to see. We've obviously 2262 South Korea World Cup coming around next year, which we'll be playing, I think, next year, I assume. No, next year, next couple of weeks. Okay. We did sign a Surinamese player, Frizzo, on a FAT. He was Dutch Suriname. Well, I think we signed him when he was Dutch, hilariously. But he wasn't very good. So he's gone to Suriname. 57 cats and plays a Rill at the moment. England should win a trophy for topping a group. At least we'll win something. Hey. Well, England are World Cup holders, hilariously. So, like, England are the third most successful World Cup team ever. They've got 10 World Cups. We literally watched them win the 2258 World Cup, beating Portugal in the final last time round with a English-Portuguese captain of the side. Who never played in England, only in the Welsh League, hilariously. The story of it is, it's a guy called Andre Pereira, comes through TNS's youth system, English-Portuguese, plays his entire career in the Welsh Premier League, and then captains England over Portugal to win the World Cup, and then retires afterwards. Hales, bit of Shane Hales. England looking to defend their trophy. Again, they are the only team to actually go back-to-back multiple times, I think. They've gone back-to-back twice. They nearly went back-to-back, but Paraguay, of all teams, stopped them. Imagine if we get a Paraguay side winning. Any good players here? I don't think so. Although we can't sign them, we are starting to add these players to the South American regions, because we want to see, if I had signed these players, where would they have gone on to be? So anyone pretty much with a 1.5 star, I'm putting in this to see if they're any good. So all these Uruguayans, I could sign them because they wouldn't be in the top 15, but because we can no longer sign South Americans, I can still not sign them. So basically what we want to happen now is all the South American teams to move into the top 15, so it doesn't matter. And then I get more European and other sides. I have the Welsh League, English League, French, German, Spanish, and Italian. So Wales plus the top 5. I think that's the most I could handle. Otherwise, we'd be going a lot slower. Okay, Simon's happy as well. Vader's not happy. We got Afan today, so let's go. Let's see. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, go easy on my PC. Exactly. I'll get one eventually, a new one eventually next year. How long did it take to win your first Champions League? I think it was 2035, so maybe 20 years. I joined at 15-16 and we won it in 34-35, so it was our 19th season, I think, because I didn't play the 14-15 season. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21st season? That doesn't make sense. 2015, 20th, 21st season. I've played both FMO 9 and 13 this morning in the early hours, going through all of them. But yeah, we didn't play the first season because we had to simulate it to get Afanledo into the save, actually. Oh yeah, the runner-up the last year before, we lost 3-0 to Man City. There's a video of it on me live commenting it on my channel, hilariously, from way back in the day. But Man City had, like, basically one of their players cost more than my entire team did. So, like, then they just beat us 3-0. They were just really, really, really good. They had a striker for them called, Flaviano D'Orazio. Let's have a look at him. He was so good. He's still the Premier League top goal scorer in a season. If I look at the records here, Flaviano D'Orazio, Man City 20-30-31, 35 goals. He was the player playing against us. So, it was tough, yeah. It was, and we went. Thankfully, we got back the next year and won it. I do actually want to show you though. It was ridiculous. Only 35. Yeah, I know, it's hilarious. Hilarious. So he was I had a new manager actually. So technically I had the first Alex Moore was unemployed for the first season, and then he retired, and a new Alex Moore came in for the new bit. So I didn't actually have a season unemployed. But I will count the record from the first season I managed, not the first season of it. The Europa League, I think I won it in like 2019. I only won one Europa League in my entire career, and that was with Port Talbot. We beat Torino 4-2, I think it was. I don't want to go find the schedule though, just to show you guys like how ridiculous my runs to the final were in the Champions League. Like, okay, 20-33-34. Yeah, so look at this. We drew the home leg versus Barcelona 1-1. They scored in the 81st minute. One Europa League is slacking. So it was your first club got promoted to a playable save. What was it? Yeah, basically, yeah, because Afanledo weren't in the Welsh Premier League when this save starts. Do you make yourself the Afanledo, or did you wait for an interview? I made myself Afanledo. I think I loaded in, I replaced the manager, and I came in, I think. But yeah, they scored an 81th, and I was like, fuck. 2-1 away from home with a penalty in the 94th minute. We scored early through a penalty. They scored it really late again, but a 94th minute. I think this is a video as well on my channel. And then in the final, D'Orazio scores, and then we had other players. And then, oh yeah, we also had Real Madrid in the quarters there. But the next year we had Barcelona again in the semi-finals. We beat Man United in the quarters, but Barcelona 2-0 at home. We lost 4-2 away from home, but went through on away goals. Just insane. The way that Julio Cueva also, I think 5-6 time World Player of the Year, and then we beat Inter in the final with a man sent off. Start padding pens in the CL. If I go look at the Europa League, no, it won't be called Europa League, will it? It's like the Euro Cup, isn't it? It's called Euro Cup. Yeah, there it is. It was over 82,000 days ago. It was, yeah. Barcelona in the Europa League so they could win it and get the Champions League again. Yeah. Where is it? Past winners. We won it. 2080. Port Talbot versus Torino. That's the only time I've ever won the Champions League. Final? No, the year before. We won 4-2 in extra time. So that was something. Should I go have a little look at that? That was 2079 at 2080. The problem is normally what happens is we're not good enough for like the Champions League, so we drop into the Europa League, but we're not good enough to win the Europa League either. But by the time we sort of go up really quickly, so then we're too good to drop into the Europa League. So we never, we have maybe 1-2 seasons of that sort of crossover period that we could win the Europa League. So this is literally my only Europa League win. Master Tactics by Xavi there. Oh goodness, I love the Barcelona doubtful. Absolutely love it. I want more of it. No, they got Suresh still. They've got Suresh now. Wait, was he always at? I thought he was at. Was he always here? Yeah, he was. Just ignore me. Ignore me, lads. 2080, 79. Oh yeah, FM15 was before. Yes, it was. It was before the Conference League. Nations League and was fine though. So we got Nations League in this. Yeah, we went through the Europa League groups here hilariously. Beat Lille, beat Juventus on away goals in the 86th minute. That was pretty big. Beat Catania in the quarterfinals quite easily. Then we beat West Ham on away goals in the semi-final, and then we won in extra time against Torino. There, they went 1-0 up, then 1-1, 2-1. No, they went 2-1 up, 2-2, and then we scored 93rd and 113th minute. John Lindsay, a Scottish player, winning us the game there, pretty much, well, the third goal. And then we had, who was that? Nick Priest, English player, winning it. So, and then Oliver Feldbau was Norwegian. So Port Talbot was really like, these were like different level of players. They weren't the players we know now that are like world class. Barcelona have technically won the Europa League 3 times if you count it early. Yeah. I don't understand why people hate the Conference League. There used to be 3 European conferences. I don't know. I guess it's just... I think the big teams don't like it, but it's fantastic for smaller teams like the Welsh teams. Like the Welsh teams, if they get into it, it's incredible for them. They get a lot of money for it. But I don't know. I think we're gonna start Castellano, and that's the only change we'll make here. So let's go into this last game of the first half of the league. They won the Intercities Fairs Cup, which preceded the UEFA Cup. Yeah, Karuna got into the Intertoto Cup hilariously somehow, even being in the second division. Does that make Spurs a very small team then? The Spurs, the fact you didn't get through the groups is hilarious, and because it's because of COVID, you should have been through the group anyway. But the fact that you didn't, like, you were the favourites. You and Roma were the favourites. Everyone's like, oh yeah, imagine like Tottenham and Roma meeting in the final. It's Jose Mourinho. You didn't even get out of the groups, man. Like, jeez, that is bad. That is really bad. Oh, hello. Who's that? Oh, thank you. Oh goodness. Antos Azeta. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're nearly at 600 now. I think 593. Look at that. Most fans of big teams don't understand how good money is. Exactly. For like most big sides, it's nothing. But it's the fucking recently the FA Cup fast stuff. I don't know unless there's a small club. No, I mean like it's good for the small clubs who like never get into Europe normally. Like for TNS, they would never get through the Champions League group stage, but they could potentially get to the Conference League group stages. They wouldn't even get to the Europa League group stages. Like it was a massive thing when Dundalk got there, but there's an easier route now. But what was I saying? What was I even talking about? Newcastle won the last Intertoto Cup. FA Cup for my local side. Yeah, exactly. But you see, it was like the FA Cup had... They had like the 6 games brought. 2 of them are all Premier League ties. Like, what's the fucking point? Why would you put 2 Premier League ties in the FA Cup? You have Chelsea versus Chesterfield. Like I know, like Chesterfield are non-league side. I know, like I'm not being biased because it's Chelsea, but you have like Man United, West Ham. They're playing each other the week after that, and then you've got another shit one that's the week before. The whole point of the FA Cup is you're seeing matchups that you don't ever see before, or you don't see every week, and they're just like, and it's like 8,000 or is it 80,000 in TV revenue for it. Premier League clubs, oh fuck, that's not good. That's really not good, lads. The Premier League clubs don't need that money, but non-league sides would love that. Love that. He wants to see 2 Premier League reserves. Exactly. That is really annoying, by the way. Marquez, where's the defending, lads? What is Nassif doing, by the way? Absolutely, man was better to be on TV for the... Exactly. Like, why are they on TV? Like, who cares? Chelsea or Chesterfield, that's a fantastic option. Or any other championship side versus a non-league side. You can get can you... Oh, the Leeds! What a goal! United Villa. There you go. Sorry, Swansea. Sorry. Yeah, it's same thing. Claret and a darker claret. Hello, Swansea. How's it going, fella? How you doing? Elite. Well, I thought he was going to save this here, by the way. Pilar, but Pilar Rice. but it hits the post and goes in. Now, come on, lads, let's turn around and win this. Coric did score a free kick against Penny Bond. I was nearly got one over the wall there, Elites. But yeah, I don't understand why you would ever have... Oh, De Benedictis should have done better there. Why you'd ever have 2 Premier League ties on early rounds, especially when you've got better options elsewhere. Hilarious, they always put Salford on as well because of the owners and all that. But people, like, it's just... They don't need the money, Salford. Other teams really do need that money, that TV money. Can you imagine what it would have been like for Chesterfield to get that TV money and be able to, like, imagine if Chesterfield beat Chelsea and is not on TV, like can you imagine? To be 5 games to Red and an ACL win. What? Oh no, that's not good. Brandan? Oh, it's way wide. I was at Bradford versus Chelsea when Chelsea beat 4-2 since my family are big Brad. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, it was when Crawley Town, when they went to play Manchester United, loads of people from my hometown went up, even though they're Horsham. That was a huge thing. That was massive. And that, I think that was televised, and they were like League Two or either conference at that point. Well, even Horsham this year playing Carlisle in League Two. Like, people went up all the way to there. That wasn't televised. Like, I think Horsham versus Swansea was back in like 2009. That was when Swansea were League One leaders and Horsham were for like the 7th division. We actually got a replay versus them, which was incredible. Lads, what was going on there? What, lads? Okay. Even Chichester getting to the second round. Exactly. You had there's a couple of non-league ties, isn't there? All non-league ties. So we will see a non-league side in the next round, I think, or I hope so at least. I'm not sure, but Kambassa did a Benedictus. He's on a yellow. Got to watch out for him. We haven't played. Oh, hilariously, look at the stats. 1 shot on target for Afenlido. 1 shot on target, 1 goal. Us 12 shots, 7 on target, 1 goal. It's just fucking typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. I bloody hate FF sometimes. Come on, lads, let's get this second goal. I want to finish on a win. Win this game for another sub. Hey, baby Am, nice to see you again. Sure thing. If are you fucking kidding me? You're fucking kidding me! What the fuck, Astengo? What are you doing? What the fuck? Why? Oh my fucking god. It's literally within the first minute. What are you doing? We're not playing the same team anymore, mate. What? It's like fucking Rob Green. Oh my god. I can't believe that, man. That is second shot of the game, second shot on target, second goal for Afenlido. I actually can't believe it, man. Actually can't believe it. This sub is going to be hard earned if we get this win here. Come on, lads. Get a goal back from kickoff. Oh, there's a goal. Get in. It's a good job I resubbed already. That goal is good enough for the resub. Oh god, they're both going across each other.
It's a good job that I resubbed already. That goal is good enough for a resub.
Oh god, thank god. I'm glad you think that. Carl McFadden hit the crossbar late on for Crawley when they played Man U. Yeah, they did. Yeah, 1-0 United. I remember that. I saw Aubameyang get stripped of the captaincy. That is hilarious, by the way. That is very funny. Oh, there's the goal down. His idol. Yeah, I thought it would be their goal that you resubbed for, because it's just fucking hell. Nearly a third goal for them, their third shot of the game. Like, it is just ridiculous levels. Emerson hit goal. Oh yeah, I cannot wait to see what happens. Like, if they got this on recording and stuff. Like, can you imagine? I feel like Arsenal would try and put like a ban on it. Like, don't let this footage come out, or like try and make them not use it. I don't know, but. Come on, lads. Let's go and win this game now. Can we stop being a banter club? Don't want to be Arsenal anymore. Watch it on TV back in the day. Yeah. Oh, okay, come on, lads. We are in the danger zone still. Like, it feels like every time they have any chance. Thing is, though, I don't think, like, the first goal, the defense was a shambles. The second goal, it's just the keeper. My keeper's just been a shambles the past two streams. He just make ridiculously bad. Oh my god. What a goal! This season Amazon are with Arsenal for all or nothing. What a goal by Elites, by the way. Absolutely incredible. No longer the captain. Boulanger. Oh, Stango tips. Can you just save 1 shot, mate? Afan Lead have had 100% shot on target ratio, by the way. I haven't watched any of the ones that have been made, but I started to watch the Tottenham one, but I didn't actually get to the end of it. I only got like 2 episodes in, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, Boulanger, Kambassa. Okay, thank God. Can we get a 4th, lads? I do not feel safe with only a 1-goal lead, honestly. I really don't feel safe. Emaconda, Brandan, lovely. Castellano. Oh, falls out to Benedicti. Okay. Oscar actually play better. I think they do, but Aubameyang's... It's just hilarious that they gave him this ridiculous bumper contract, and then he's just absolute... And the captaincy, and he's just gone to absolute shit afterwards. Got like Ozil, basically. Don't have Amazon Prime. No, Swansea, no. Oh, unlucky there. Oh, Bangor City have taken the lead. That's huge, actually, for Bangor City. For us as well. Oh, fuck, they brought on Quarta, our former player. I would love a Derby documentary. Oh, God, yeah, that would be something. That would be something. I think, are they with Juventus again? No, I don't think they're with Juventus again, because Juventus are having the thing they might get kicked out of the league again for transfer stuff, like financial shit, aren't they? I haven't heard anything more from that. Aguirre into the box. Brandan tackled. Who was that? Coric just didn't even try and tackle him. There's too many former players here. Everyone gets confused. Anaconda, Obama who, Obama Ben, your Arsenal career's dead. 21-point deduction. Anaconda, Brandan! Oh, lovely stuff, lads. The cream rises to the top, and we're beating this FMing. Juventus in Serie B. I would love that. That'd be hilarious. Alvarez into Anaconda. Brandan is completely unmarked, by the way. Lovely little volley, though, for him. Still got to finish. And after the just panic of this game, it might calm down a little bit. Why would I say that? Why would I even try and say that? Anaconda shoots straight at the keeper. We've had 15 shots on target in this game. My goodness. 5 clear-cut shots. We've actually had 4 goals out of 5 clear-cut chances, so it's better than usual. Normally it's like 9 clear-cut chances, 1 goal. Anaconda on the ball, or plays it in Alvarez. He's going to try and shot. No, he's tackled, and they will counter here. They should have went down last year. They got lucky with Wednesday's deduction. Yeah. They did, didn't they? Yeah, they really did. It was like... Sorry, I stopped talking there because I was waiting for them to score. Okay. But wasn't it like Derby needed 1 point from their like last 7 games, and they lost 6 games in a row and then drew on the final day? Currently bottom. Well, yeah, Derby basically have like 11 players, don't they? They've got like only youth players. They have no one. Oh, Aguirre, you fucking idiot. Why would you fly in like that? There was no need. No need for that. Oh, my God. Marquez. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, get fucked. That's karma. That's karma for his goal, which Stengo just let in. Hilariously, it wasn't even Stengo redeeming himself by making a save. He just... Marquez missed, hilariously. Yeah, but they started with minus 21. Ah, well, yeah, that's quite a margin to beat. Bar for match of the match. Genuinely bar for man of the match. My goodness. We're going to take off the Benedictus for Freitas. We'll take off Brandan for Litvacek. We'll leave things as they are. Mirkov, Rooney. It really would be. Manager of the year. Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course, Astengo parries it straight to the striker. So it's 4-3 now. What is he doing, man? What? Just save a... Astengo save a shot challenge? Don't do it. Oh my God, don't do it. Jesus. Get rid. Go on, counter. There's one forward. Elites, mate, what are you doing? It was a 2-on-1. Go on. We got so many forward. Go on, play him. Anaconda, finish it. Oh, come on. Why am I very fluid? Jesus. Send him to the under 23s. Oh, Litvacek nearly scores there. Surely this is please just let us win this game, man. Just finish the game. We got 20 seconds of the game. Boulanger, Cooper, Boulanger again. This is one last tack. Oh, Alvarez, get in. I think this has got to be it now. Just take it to the corner. Hilarious. I don't understand how FM haven't put taking it to the corner in. Like, surely that'd be a thing. It would drive people insane in PvP. Like, imagine in a draft you're like 1-0 up and you just take it to the corner from like the 10th minute. Like, that would be hilarious. Keep a man of the match, in my opinion. My God, lads. We really came up against the FM gods there, and somehow we prevailed with the 4-3 win. Also, Bangor City beat Penny Bont and they missed a penalty, which is pretty big for us. I think we got 12 points clear now, so that's really, really good. Okay. There we go. Oh, bloody hell. It's just all of the drama from that cup final was taken out of that game and put into that game. Hilariously. Look at that. Oh, Vucevic, by the way, our player on loan. Oh, I love it. Agent Vucevic. Love it. He's only had 3 goals this year, one of against Penny Bond. So we are 12 points clear at the sort of the league split time. So that's pretty good for us. Okay. Bloody hell. It's just Elite's had a good game. 2 goals from him. That 3rd goal from him was incredible. We'll rest the boys up. We got TNS next. Honestly, I feel like we got to go full strength against TNS. Every time we play them, we get bloody like draw or loss, or they're just our bogey team at the moment. I don't know why or how, but they just are. Okay. Let's continue though. There we go, lads. There we go. How is everyone though? How's everyone doing? Can't believe it's been 2 months already, baby ham. It feels like a lot shorter than that for your 2 month subiversary. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we got Champions League squad registration coming up as well, so we'll have to see. Okay. Oh, follower age 5 months. Duck God, wow, long old time. Long old time, Duck God. Okay, we're processing. Watch time. Nearly 7 days. Nearly 7 days. Oh, yes. So, now everyone is here. I have something to announce. I have an announcement. It's gone by quick. Yeah, it really has. I have an announcement, lads. So, starting next Saturday will be the Christmas Streamathon. We will be streaming every day from the 18th to the 26th. Now, as you can see there, I haven't figured out the full times, because that's why I want to ask your opinions as well. When is a good time for me to stream? I will be streaming the normal times, so Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, the 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. slot. Maybe we'll go longer. Who knows? It's a holiday for some people. But what is your opinion on the other days? So the Sunday, the Monday, the Wednesday, the Friday, and the Sunday. Maybe we'll stream longer on Christmas. Who knows? We'll figure things out as we go. But initially, my thoughts were maybe for these days a midday stream, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. or something like that. I don't know, because some people probably are still in work for maybe 20th, 21st, 22nd. Most people probably finish on the 23rd. But what are people's opinions on this? Because I wanted to ask. I didn't want to just sort of say, okay, we're doing this. Now you gotta put up with it. So what are your guys' opinions on timing and what you would prefer for having them a bit earlier? Okay, yeah. Longer than Christmas Eve, because I struggle to sleep on the night before Christmas. Maybe we'll do an evening one there. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Initially, the thought was midday on the days that are not the regular days. I probably might go a bit longer in certain places because I won't have work. I think I've got work at least potentially Monday to Wednesday, but who knows? So I'll have to figure that out whether I'm working there. But earlier is fine. Maybe we'll do like a couple. Maybe we'll do like 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Maybe we'll do. This is my time, by the way. So obviously for you guys, this is 8 to 11. So when I say certain times, I'm probably meaning other times, hilariously. But I'm off from the 17th, so it's all good. That's not too bad, then, is it? But yeah, that's my thought process. But I'm busy earlier from the 23rd. Okay. So we'll figure it out. Obviously, we got to say 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. on the graveyard shift. The graveyard. Yeah, literally. I feel like we could probably do an entire season in that week. But obviously, we'll have the World Cup in that time. So I'll try and make sure we get the World Cup on a good day, like the Saturday. I have the same times as you. Oh, okay, it's fancy. Well, most people are UK, so it's normally I have to sort of convert over a lot of the time. But there we go. Okay, let's see. Okay. But okay, cool. We'll figure out. Maybe I will do some midday to 3 p.m. Maybe we'll do some 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Some 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Just 1 hour though. So I'll just do 1 hour streams throughout the week. Just every occasional hour. You have to keep your notifications on. But yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea. We'll have some cool stuff. I don't know if I want to play just FM as well. I don't know if you guys want to see any other games from me. Christina Aquino for 17.25 million. Honestly, not a bad deal. 1 hour difference. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see. But yeah, I don't know if you guys want to see me play other games. If we want to do some 22 FM 22, some other games. I don't know. But since the 194 game unbeaten league run last we've been shit. I want to see FM 14. I don't know where I think I've got my FM 14 save about, honestly. I genuinely do. Let me just check. I think I've got my my FM, where is FM 14? It would be in that. Would it be in this one? FM 14 games. I've got Athenlido 37 years in. I've got I can show you guys my save from then. Because it is it was something. Do I have it downloaded? I don't have it downloaded currently, and I'm not going to try and start downloading it midstream. I don't know if I actually have most of my old saves. I think a lot of them were deleted or gone. I've got my 24, 14. I've got 13. I've got no saves from 13, unfortunately. I do have. Do I have 6? Do I have any games from 16? I've got some saves from 16. What's the biggest one? Stream save. Okay, Horsham, Avellino. I had a big Avellino save. 17. What was on 17? Did I have anything from 17? Athenlido again? Pentagon? I had a Pentagon in 17. The problem is I didn't actually play many of these 17, 18 games. Brighton, yeah, I did barely anything in 18. And then I think we moved to 19 games. Yeah, I barely did anything in 19 either, really. 20, did I do anything in 20? I think I barely played anything in 20 either. 21 potentially. 21. Obviously with my Salguero save I did on stream, but only 30 or something years. Exactly. For FM 14 I was 37 years in. And I was like, oh, I'm so far in. And now I look back now and I'm like, oh, you sweet summer child. 37 years is nothing now. You could do a big YouTuber play and review the viewer saves. I could review your saves if you want to submit them. That'd be something. We could do that. I could make that a channel points goal. Like if you get I don't know, 10k channel points, I'll do a review. My longest 8 or 9 years. Hey, that's not to be fair. Like a lot. I genuinely think the average save for most people is 5 years. I really do think that. I think a lot of people play 1 or 2 seasons and get very bored and go somewhere else. And then you have some people like 10 years is a long time in FM if you think about it. Especially if when you think about it, most AAA games like the Call of Duty and whatever else, they're like games. I mean, like God of War, it's 60 to 70 hours. Most people take like 10, 12 hours per season in FM. And like, say you do 10 seasons, that's 120 hours. Like, it's a long time to play on FM. Only play occasionally. Kaz is like, exactly. So I feel like the average save game is it's only crazy people like me and DuckGod that go hundreds of years into the future. Like, not like a 30 to 40 years in a save is normally like ridiculously long levels. But it's just because we've done like push the boundaries even further. They don't look as bad. They don't look that much in comparison. But if you have like probably if you have the graph like you got like you've got probably like 0 years, and then it's probably already hit like 1-2 years, and then like we're like all the way down there at 100 200 Ronaldo just got the Hamburg job. That is hilarious. That is very good. Wow. That is something. Okay. Oh, wow. Man City 4-0. Fucking hell, Man City, man. Calm down. Okay. Well then. Okay. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, people are still trying to go for my loans, but I'm okay for the moment. Okay. There you go. We are trail bailers. I have just seen though the what's this called, dude? The Polish guy's got to like 400 and something years, 436 years. Let me have a look. I don't know his name. I type it in enough times on Twitter to check where he's at. He's currently 436 years in. So even though he submitted at 410, he's continued to play. So officially we could break the record, but he's still going to be ahead of us unofficially, annoyingly. Oh, that sucks. But he just continues going. I think he's slowed down a bit because he's in the Premier League now, not in the Polish league, the Icelandic league anymore. He said he plans on going to a certain amount of games in the English league and then going back to Iceland because obviously Iceland's quick to get through, I think. So, okay, there we go. There's the English transfer roundup. A big signing actually. Valentini for 20 million. Junior goes to Chelsea, one of our former players. There's some relatively big signings going on there. Not in the Spanish league though. That doesn't make. Oh yeah, that does make sense. Okay, we'll continue on. Anything? Corrich named Player of the Month. That's very nice to see. Okay, well we've got our Champions League registration, Welsh Cup versus TNS, and obviously end of the transfer window. So, and then I can see Port Talbot there. I think, is that home? I don't know. By followers, primes, and viewers. Oh my goodness, lads! It's a different kind of bot. Oh my goodness, lads! It's a different kind. Wow. It's not, do you want to become famous? It's by, oh my goodness me. Ruben, mate, you're a new type. He's from 1997 as well, that's the same year as me. You seen who the ref... Man, don't even talk to me, man. Don't even fucking talk to me about fucking Anthony Taylor again. It's a joke. My followers, primes, and viewers on... No, Swansea. I'm going to have to get rid of that, delete the message so no one clicks the link. It's fancy. Yeah, you nearly were banned, mate. You had the message got deleted. Yeah, sorry. Kanye West is a Duck God renamed a player Kanye West because his name was like it was very close to Kanye West, honestly. But yeah, how does Anthony Taylor get the first Liverpool-Chelsea game where there was a massive controversy and then gets the reverse fixture? Surely you change the ref with a huge controversy in the game. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand how he's allowed to referee our big games. He refereed our Man United game as well. He did actually give us a penalty hilariously in that game, which was a change from the norm. But... yeah, pretty much. Most of them are pretty shit. Kanye West is what was his actual name? I forget his actual name. It was close. Bjorn West. So it was relatively close. It was just the West bit, I think. Okay, Tom Ward, Alex, and Diego Valencia. Do we have any spaces for them? I could put in some players, I think. Here we go. Let's see. Who can we put in? We could put Tom Ward in. We could put Alex in. Yeah, I think that's good. We put those two in. Okay. I still thought you said West. That was like a South African progressing. Let's look at. Is it Peter Piani? He did score against us in the Club World Cup. It's only been a month since we last saw him. So we will check in on him. African Cup of Nations going on currently. Senegal, not anywhere to be seen. Cameroon are there. Angola, Algeria, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Tunisia. The holders not in it. Mike Dean was a bit with United. Okay. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. Norway are winning it. Of course. Norway are winning the 22-62 World Cup. Oh, goodness. Of course, save time. Save time is our little break we get where we just have to sit and chill because this game goes... I put the 2-week autosave in because I'm like, you got to have it there. They're winning AFCON too. My goodness. Oh, Benin won in 22-53. That's quite a different side winning it. And then Cameroon 3 times, led by Neom around them. Obviously, Cameroon, they're doing all right without Neom. They're in the quarters. But, okay, there we go. On to game day. Welsh Cup. Let's try and defend our title. And we got to fucking place TNS again. They just... Fucking yum. I think we are really seeing the twilight of his career. He's not a starter anymore. He's complaining about first team football, but he's still pretty decent for us. Port Talbot make a Kumbasa bid. No, thank you. He's one of our best centre-backs. He needs to be locked down. He's going to be our centre-back until Tom Ward age, like 10 more years at least. Like, we need to find some good centre-backs to replace him. Norway winning there. Norway just winning everything. Anything and everything. Norway are going to win it. Okay, we're going to... when does his contract actually end? 64. So you got 3 years left, mate. 3 years left. Sack your agent. Sack your agent. No. Reject the request then. Kumbasa. Speak to Kumbasa. Sorry, mate. We can't afford to give you new deal at the moment, even though we've got 700 million in the bank. Sorry, mate. We've got no money. I can't afford to give it. And he's like, oh, it's all right, boss. I got a bank, a vault of gold I dive into like Scrooge McDuck. Oh, love to see it. Oh, Horsham winning 3-1. That's good to see. Good stuff. We're playing on deadline day here. That's annoying. Norway for the PM. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. Did you know? I found this on TikTok actually hilariously. But most of my oh my goodness, that's a big deal. Oh my god, 37.5 rising to 60. That's a deadline day deal. Attilio Alvardi goes to Lido from Pennybont. Just lost the Welsh Premier League Cup final from them. He was bought for nearly 60 million. Wow, that's huge. There's no way that's going to happen. But basically, back in the day... No, it doesn't. Reject. Okay, we're going to cancel that. Back in the day, when Sweden and Denmark were at war... a really cold winter, so the strait froze and Sweden invaded Denmark over the frozen strait, and then Denmark obviously had to they weren't expecting until the spring, so they immediately peace treated and Sweden got a load of land. But Denmark put in a new law saying that if a Swede skates across the strait, you can officially hit them with a club. It's like, what the fuck? By the way, Pennybont casually trying to drop 55 million on for Ali Elites. He is elite. I will not be selling him. Best law. We will not be selling Elites. 19 finishing, 15 composure, 19 off the ball. He's only 26 as well. He's easily one of our best players. We will not be selling him. It's amazing. It's hilarious. There's loads of just like Sweden, Denmark, Norway. Everyone just fucking punches each other in the face all the time. It's great. There must be so many weird laws about like them two, but like all those three together. So okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. Who was that? 47.5 million for Pennybont. 47.5 million for Palmarini. Oh my goodness. Denmark and Sweden have also had multiple wars about who gets... Yeah. Everyone's had multiple wars about who gets who and invading who and like everyone invading everyone at some points, basically. Okay, let's play. They don't want... No, I'm starting Kumbasa. What are you talking about? Why would I not start Kumbasa? I'm going to start Neom actually in this game though, and Castellano. And I want Flores to start instead of Brandan, but I want Brandan on the bench for Freitas. And we go from there, lads. We go from there. Okay. The Swedish Empire used to be a massive thing, so it could be one day again. The Swedish Empire. Oh, they play this shit. It's this stupid formation again. Fuck. It's this bollocks formation that screws us over every time. Can Astengo not be an idiot this time? That is the question. Oh, we're usually the victim. Yeah, that's very true. Okay. Come on, lads. Come on. Let's Christmas tree for me. It's like a fighter jet. It is kind of like a Christmas tree. There's a stump and the tree. I say more. Hello, Hearts. How you doing? How's it going, Hearts? How are you this week? You've missed us win our Welsh Premier League Cup final, amazingly. So a very good start to the save today. After 7 years, we finally won it again. Alvarez, Flores, first highlight of the game pretty much for us now. Aguirre, Amaconda. Okay, everyone just decided to not follow the ball for a little bit there. Foy goes down the line. Castellanos there. Koric, lovely ball out to Aguirre. We need a right back. Aguirre is oh, Flores. Oh no, I missed that too. Oh, wait, who is it? Oh, wait.
Fucking meow.
Fucking meow. Oh no, I missed that too. Oh no, Svanzi, we won 2-0 versus Penny Bond. It was the first game of the day. We finally did it. Finally, it was quite actually not very dramatic. Alex paid the Welsh FA for the cup. I had to at this point. I just been like, come on, Penny Bond, just stop fucking trying anymore. I've been waiting so long. I've won more champions. Oh my, is that him again? Oh, it's him! Oh, talking about him being his twilight season. That's 2 for Neom. What a goal, by the way. My goodness me. Neom, lovely little turn. He's on a yellow as well. But I thought, who's that? Nassif's trying to get a steal there. Mike Speed has the stream been. Champions League draw was fun. Oh, man, can you imagine? Like, the fucking Champions, I completely forgot. It genuinely, that's what I'm saying. It feels like an age since our last stream, because it was Saturday. We had the Champions League draw. We had the Premier League games. We had the F1. Like, so much shit's gone down. It was hilarious because, like, I was sitting there. Basically, Chelsea could have got Bayern, Real Madrid, Ajax, and Lille. And I was like, we're going to get, like, Bayern. And I was praying for Lille, and we got Lille. I was like, oh my fucking God. And then, of course, Flores scores, firstly. Lovely stuff, 3-0. Easy stuff today, lads. TNS are not taking us this time. And I was like, fantastic. And then the fucking shit with the draw happens. I'm like, for God's sake, we're going to get Bayern again. Hilariously, we bloody draw again. It's so good. We got the easiest draw possible. Coming second, we didn't get punished at all. Oh, Neom. Oh, it's Amaconda. Lads, we are tearing TNS. Obviously, they're only our thorn in our side in the league games. In the cup, they don't care. So we just dominate. I don't know how Neom has. What a save from Fossadal. And then a block on the line, and Amaconda finally gets it in. But yeah, stream has been good. We won 2-0, won 4-3 against Affenleder. I actually can't believe one of the goals that they scored. Just ridiculous. But we won that, and now we're playing TNS, and we are just trashing them. United getting PSG and Atletico as first place. Yeah, that does suck for them. That does suck. Koric, mate. Lovely goal. Atletico's a lot easier. Atletico are not what they once were. So they were pretty poor versus Liverpool in the group stages. So I think United probably could get through that. What a strike! I think it does hit Johansson there. I think it does hit him. But 5-0. This is so much nicer than the last time we played them. It was 2-2. And now we're winning 5... Amaconda, mate. It was an open goal. It was an open goal, fella. I'm very happy with how things... They just... Obviously, they don't care until we actually play them in the league. I do love that their 3-back is literally all of our players. And you. Like... Should get fined. They genuinely, it's a rarity that they actually score those goals, which is crazy to me. When I'm like, if you're a world-class player, you should be able to hit the goal from the halfway line, like if there's no keeper there. Like it's a bit ridiculous. Rangers versus Dortmund. Yeah, Rangers could get absolutely smacked. I feel bad for all the Europa League clubs because they've got some of the hardest teams ever dropping down to the Europa League. Oh, lads, it's a massacre. This is revenge for that 2-2 that ruined our perfect season. This is revenge, lads. It's Dortmund, Barcelona, Sevilla. it's ridiculous at the teams that have dropped down. But love it, absolutely love it. Okay, Neon, Coric. Come on, Chelsea. I want Chelsea back to back. Can you imagine Chelsea back to back? How much like piss that would boil if Chelsea won the Champions League back to back? We won't win the Premier League this year. Like, I can guarantee you that, because like, oh my God, Chilwell. Apparently he might be back fit for end of January. I thought he was done for the season. He might actually save our season. Honestly, like, I'm so glad. Apparently it wasn't a full ACL. It might be just an MCL or something. But my God, with us at Alonso at left back, man, it's hilarious. If you actually look at the opposition, like, attacking movement, all of it's down the right-hand side, because Alonso's playing there. Imagine calling Barca good. Very true. We are very good, though. 7-0, Ali Elites. Yeah, Barca are not good. But, like, I guess, like, in terms of club stature, they're rather large, you would say. Harry Aguirre, we have just absolutely taken them for... Like, why couldn't we do this in the league? The keeper's doing breakdancing for some of their goals, and and in the league we can't do it. Napoli are smashing them. Yeah, Napoli Barca is a very tasty tie, isn't it? My goodness, could have been Leicester Barca, but Leicester down in the conference now. Leicester could, well, I was going to say Leicester could be favourites, but the way you're playing this year, I don't know anymore. Who are the big sides in the conference now? Roma are through, I think. Yeah, they were favourites, although they're not playing well. That's offside that time. That's offside. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. I don't know if they have played a full strength side. I think they just haven't been very. We've just decided to actually play today. Leicester are shit, but they smacked us 4-2. Leicester are having a proper like Europa League season, like where the Europa League sort of catches up with them. Haaland tearing up the Europa before moving on. The Chelsea, the Champions League winners for the second year in a row, of course. You'd love to see it. You'd love to see it. It's hilarious when Barcelona are talking about aiming for Haaland in the summer, and it's just like, you couldn't even afford to keep Messi. You're signing players on £1 a week. How are you going to afford but Haaland? So people say the Champions League draws were rigged for fun. Was fun, yeah. It's just ridiculous, honestly. It is ridiculous. Although the one thing that I do think is slightly rigged is, remember when they used to do the Carabao Cup and they used to record it pre-match, like beforehand, not live, and then all the Premier League sides would face each other in the later rounds. It's like, that is suspicious. That is rather suspicious there. I don't think we need to make any changes, honestly. He wanted to win the Europa League in his career, so he got injured. Oh, he just had to sacrifice a World Cup with Norway to do it. Okay. Here we go. Can we make it 8, lads? I would love to beat TNS 10-0, but I don't think we're going to get there today. It would help exercise a lot of my hatred towards this bogey side we've got. We're in it in 2026. I love your confidence, Swansea. England fans, until recently, we have been conditioned to no longer hope, and now we hope again, and we're still burnt by it. So I always go into every tournament going, we are definitely not winning this. It's no optimism at all. We were burnt really badly before, like when we thought we were winning the 2010 World Cup or 2014, and got absolutely humbled. So no longer hope for it. Any upsets going on? The only big one is Aberystwyth will be out. Penny Bond, they are getting revenge against Bangor City for the league game loss, but all the big sides apart from Aber will go through, it seems. Port Talbot winning 7-0. Romeo with a hat-trick, hilariously. Palmarini with 1. Okay. Good. Palmarini playing a game today and might be moving, hilariously. He's fighting for human rights in Qatar. Very, yeah. I know Norway have said they were, like, what's it calling it? They said they were going to boycott, but... Oh my God, it's 5-0 Man City. De Bruyne. Fucking hell. Wow. There we go then. Fucking Leeds were throwing everything at us, and they've just bent over completely for us. Like, for Man City. It's a joke. God damn it, dude. Come on, Watkins. I need you to score a few more goals, mate. Europa League World Cup. Hello, Artie. Oh, that's good to hear. How did finals go, mate? How did finals go, man? Before you go into your lurking. 7th Heaven, love to see it. Amaconda had a goal drought? What was he got? 11 hours for Amaconda. Oh my god. What was he doing? Wait, it's not over, lol. Oh, end of my semester already. I thought you said the end of my semester already. Okay, what's his form? Oh my god, he hadn't scored since I didn't know. My goodness, that's a lot of games to not score in. Did he get assists though? Oh, thank you for the host again, of course, Ardy. Can I actually see assists anywhere? Does it show us assists? He got 1-1-1. He actually went quite a few times without not doing it. He got 2 assists there. So he did go a few games without doing anything. Was dating which City midfield to add to my fantasy. Chose a Sterling. Oh, it's fancy. I have no City players in my midfield. Watkins' goal though, absolutely incredible. I brought in Ronaldo last week for who was it? For Kane. Scores. Then the game called off. So literally this morning I sub him out for Watkins, and I think he's got an assist and a goal now. Conor Gallagher, by the way, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Port Talbot. 69 million for De Benedictis. That is a big bid. A rather large bid for Benedictis. He's 22 though. I'm not selling him. Like, we don't have the backups for it. But Gallagher, 2 goals last time as well. Also Bernardo. Oh, that's very good. Well, no, he was subbed at half-time, wasn't he? Oh, no, mate. People were pissed at Gundogan, and Gundogan's got 2 assists. I haven't been signed into the Premier League yet for a good 2 months. Oh no, De Bruyne, Gundo, Morris. Yeah, I can see like the problem with Man City is they're just so. I was thinking of bringing in Bernardo anyway, but like because of COVID and stuff, it's made me move around. But I'm pretty happy. Freitas for 40.5 million. Wow. Reject request there. De Benedictis assertive. There we go. Perfect. But okay. Absolute wonder goal from Watkins. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. But Conor Gallagher, saving my fantasy at the moment. You love to see it rotating to... Mate, it's Pep Roulette for a reason. Pep Roulette for a reason. But I'm quite happy with how things have been going for me so far. I've had a good 2 weeks recently, which is nice. I had 2 or 3 red arrows in a row, and now I think I'm hopefully on for some green arrows, although Man City mids are probably going to kill me. Because I have none of them. I would have loved to have... Like, the problem is you can't have De Bruyne because he was been injured for so long. And you can't have, like, I don't know, Bernardo you thought was the safe one, and now he's getting subbed. Foden, maybe? Maybe you bring in Foden. But Coric for... Mate, I'm getting ridiculously big bids for all my players. I'm just rejecting them all. Like, we're not even... Like, I think our squad's so thin, kind of, at the moment. You just have to just stay with it. Top of my class fantasy. Hey, nice. I'm top of my mates fantasy. My home mates fantasy. What am I on? 9145? Is that what I'm on at the moment? I check the live rankings that include bonus points and stuff. Yes, this is my one. Watkins on. Okay, he's only on for that at the moment. Assertive. I've convinced Baranowski to reject his... He's getting 30 million bids already. I'm quite glad I've kept... This guy's going to be good, though. So we need to play him a bit more this season. I don't want to look at my live leagues, though. There's one league that I'm not top in. I know of. John Stones makes it 6-0. For fuck's sake, man. Oh, my God. Jesus. That is quite a lot of goals. Wait, Among Us was just added to the Game Pass. Oh, that's a good one. I think there was quite a few additions to the Game Pass recently, hasn't there? Let's have a look. Loaded Dog. I think I'm 3rd in this table at the moment, but I'm about 100 points off the leader, so I've got a long way to go. I just need to check if he's got any Man City midfielders. 19 points. He's got Bernardo, and that's it. He brought in Watkins as well. Why? You bastard. He took out Vardy for Watkins. He got in Matty Cash as well. Oh, fuming. Yeah, I'm only on 14 points, but I got Watkins and Rafinha. Well, oh yeah, Leeds are doing shocking. That's a shame. I'm nearly 100 points behind. But all my other leagues, I'm the ones I do it are top. So, okay. Trying to baby rejects Afanlido. What? Oh wow. Oh wow. A scout has stayed at TNS. My goodness. Also replaced CR7 due to postponement. Chose Jesus benched. Oh, I chose Watkins and I am loving it. Goal and assist. Ederson's about to score. But at this rate, he fucking will be. 6-0. What? Why did Leeds do this? They were like awful versus us. They were really like nasty and made it hard for us. And then against City, they just go, yeah, just have everything. Just completely have the ball all the time. Fuming, man. Okay. What is my live rank, even with all the Man City midfielders doing? Do I go up or down? I'm actually gaining, even though Man City, because I've got Watkins. That's beautiful. New pre-subs, 90,000. I'm around 153,000 at the moment, which is not too bad. Okay. They've given up. Yeah. Ederson takes City pens. Hilarious it was when they were talking about like doing that, funnily enough. I remember when I had Stones last year for when he had like that amazing week when he got like 24 points. Pennybon have spent 77 million this window. Holy shit. I think Fabio Jorge, Palmarini and Alvardi. Have they had a tycoon takeover or something? Oh my god. That is insane. That is genuinely mad. I need to actually look at this. Because I think they made a load of signings in the summer window as well. Like how much they spent this year. The three biggest transfers, 2 forwards and a winger. I just had to promise my star centre back that his playing time wouldn't be affected due to me signing it off. So stupid. That's so stupid. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay, there we go. That a bit of realism to say, as I like to see where I could live with the wages I'm paid with the club. I like that, Arts. That's quite cool. They've spent 240 million this year. That is look at the signings. Have they had a tycoon takeover? I don't think so. I think I would have heard about it. They got taken over in 52, but like, where have they got all this money from? They didn't sell anyone. 61 million's worth of players sold. It's not much. Where did that 61 come from, actually? 37. They sold Alvardi. But, like, look at this. They signed Palmarini. They've signed for Pankake, Muller, Jorge, Valiente, Paris, for Nortas, Delange, Hunt, Clegg, Serralde. Like, so many players. And I think most of these got up to, like, 60 million and all that. Like, that is ridiculous. My God. Well then, maybe Pennybon will be a force. I love seeing my home improve as the club gets higher in the leagues and offers better wages. Hilarious. I just want to show you my wages at the biggest club in the world, like Champions League winners currently. Let me see. Oh my God, Nathan Ake, it's 7-0. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. My wages are currently £2,000 a week. So, oh my God, I need to get a new contract with them. Oh God, my contract's running out. Oh goodness. 7-0 Man City. Hello, Declan12, mate. How's it going? How you doing? For realism, my cows starting to say my fans are in the mud. Totally for realism, not being incompetent. Oh, there we go. They're gonna give me a new deal, thankfully. I'm back. Hello, Dark God. You know it must be bad. It literally, yeah. Well, it must be bad when Ake's scoring. I should have got Foden in because he's got a goal and assist now as well. But my God, that is a bit ridiculous. That is like, what, 7-0? They're going for the Man U record. Yeah. How many minutes in are they? I think it's 78 minutes. They got 12 minutes. Stop the count. Just started at Bournemouth. They took them to the Prem in the first season. Before taxes, I earned 975k annually. It's not bad. That's not bad, is it? Here we go. Here's the contract talks. So what I do, you accept current vision, you view contract, and then I set it up to 22.65, and I get the least amount of money possible. £775 a week, lads. Love to see it. How's it going, Declan? By the way, are you new to the stream, or have you been a lurker before? We want 10. Oh, mate, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Okay. There you go. There we go. I just wish I brought in Foden now, but Oh well, there we go. New contract signed. We're going on till 2265. We want Sterling being subbed on and scoring. We want Sterling. I just crazy. I need to bring in a City mid. The only player I've got is Cancelo, and obviously if Cancelo had been playing this game, man, he would have had a field day, man, an absolute field day. My goodness. I don't know who I'd bring in for Foden over. I guess maybe I got loads of money now, actually, so I could bring him in for Sissoko or something. Probably should have done that, but okay. You're a Barry legend, yeah? Yes, I am a Barry legend. I think the next stadium should be named after me. Should be. We do have a few actual players that are legends now. Let's have a look. I'll show you. Your kit. Yes. Well, we are. This is our 21st season with them. So if I wasn't a legend by now, winning 7 Champions Leagues, I'll be fuming. I could have had a lot of money if I didn't sign Sterling. Oh, what? You should have known. Sterling's a trap on fantasy. He never does well. The team. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So look at the general. So we got the Blackpool, who the current stadium is named after. Then you got Javier Duarte, he's a legend. Poggers is a legend. Tom Ward's a legend. Neom's a legend. Alvarez, Castellano, Napoles, interesting as a legend, and then me as a legend. Did well last time, fair. We got McBride, Ad De Vries, Rasmussen, and Vukovic are all currently icons. We've got no favourite person, I was going to say. You need to win 8 Champions Leagues to become a legend. Average ticket price, 27 quid. It's not bad, is it? Season ticket price 219. Like, relatively cheap. We only got 9,954 season ticket holders, and we literally have 11,000 seats. Like, basically, if you're not a season ticket holder, you cannot go to a game pretty much. Neom Arena coming soon. Oh, I wouldn't mind that, honestly. I wouldn't mind a Neom Arena, to be fair. So, okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Okay. Give me Neom and 10 pieces of wood and I'll win. Yeah, that's the Mourinho quote. You love to see it. He also had the give me 11 Azpilicuetas and I'll win you the Champions League. There you go. Did Mourinho do the 10 pieces of the wood? Or was that someone else? Mourinho was the give me 11 Azpilicuetas. And I'll still have a better goalkeeper than Barry. Yeah, pretty much. The wood probably would be better, honestly. That was Alex. Okay. All right, Swansea. To be fair, Mourinho was a Man United manager, the most successful one. So, no. just baiting at this point. Just baiting. The more famous one. They said similar things. Mourinho was the give me 11 Azpilicuetas and I win you the Champions League. So you can see I got confused. Okay. Oh yeah, so we got Port Talbot, Haverfordwest away, Shakhtar away, Pennybont away. That is a tough run of games there. Haverfordwest, Shakhtar, Pennybont away. Ooh, okay then. We also got the quarter-final draw for the Welsh Cup, so we'll have to see how this goes. Let's see. Okay. There we go. If it's the goat, and if you disagree, you are wrong. I'm just going to disagree for the sake of it. You remember that FIFA record for most goals from a keeper? Was it Roger Senni? Is that his name? Senni? I think it is. Have you beaten it, Duck God? I think Frank Lampard's the GOAT manager. Oh, fuck. Affinlido away. We could have got Newtown. We could have got Carlion. Could have got Bala, but no. We get Affinlido. Annoying. So it's probably going to be 4 big teams in the quarterfinals because Carlion, they did amazing. Who did they beat in the... They beat Cambrian and Clydex. That's why. Okay. Giants drawn together. Come on, Carlion. We'd love to see them in the semi-finals. Can you imagine that? Okay. Let's continue. There we go. What if you put a keeper up front instead of Messi and net? Bad opinion, unfollowing. No, Swansea, no. Well, isn't Ole the GOAT because he's Norwegian? Okay. Let's continue into February now. So moving forwards, we'll have our African. So it's Angola, Egypt, Ivory Coast, South Africa. Interesting. Okay then. Thankfully, Neom's no longer in it, so you'll have to see it. Okay. Okay, there we go. Hi, I assume you're winning. Hello, Wilsonia. Hello, how are you? Sad part is that Ollie's probably the GOAT Norwegian manager. Oh no, that is slightly sad. Isn't what about Solbakken? Is it Solbakken? Who else did you have? We looked at this before, didn't we? Shit. Who were the Norwegian manager? We got the Norwegian. We got the Hall of Fame here, and we can just look at Norwegian. Norway. Where's Norway? It was Ronny Deila, Starley Solbakken. There you go. There's Ole down there. Ronny Deila. He did pretty well in our save. Yes, Wilsonia, we actually did win the Premier League Cup final. I know. It's madness. 2-0, beat Avenida 4-3, and then 7-0 against TNS. Solbakken is current, but only managed Copenhagen. Ah, okay. I see. Maybe you can go on. I guess he's won a few Copenhagen. Like, I guess, to be fair, he's won more than Ollie has. Like, what has Ollie won? Did he win the Norwegian League with Molde? Was that it? Outrageous. I know. The 2-0 cup final win's bigger, like, more surprising than the 7-0 TNS win, honestly. Like, that's how hard it is. Eliteserien. Ah. Okay. There we go. Multiple times. Did he? Ah. Wait, does it say in the Hall of Fame? Let's have a look. Was he managing them at that point, or was he still at Cardiff? Where is he? Oh, 2 Premier Divisions in 11 and 12. 1 Norwegian Cup in 13. I think this is... Did well. Yeah, to be fair. Aren't Molde sort of... Well, weren't Molde sort of the big team back then, back in the day? Or, like, it was sort of, they were expected to win. Okay. Hello, Baby Ham. Hello, Rosenborg. Oh, yeah, Rosenborg. Yeah, very true. I'm not as up to date on my Norwegian clubs as I am my Swedish one. 10 in a row. Wow. Let's have a look. Let me have a look at the Norwegian elites. Oh, thank you for the host. I appreciate that. Wilsonia. Oh god, how do you spell it, Ali? I'll just type it in close. No. There we go. Oh, it's just hilarious. The Northern First Division is the second highest. I love it when they do that. Okay, let's go look at the winners. Can we? No, it won't give us a list of winners, for God's sake. Let me. Med list by club. What? Rosenborg. Oh, here it is. So back in. So you had Rosenborg, Molde, Strømsgodset, Molde, Rosenborg, Molde, Bodo Glimt. Ah, there you go. Okay, yeah. Wikipedia, they say Rosenborg have won the most. They have won it 26 times. Hilariously, Fredrikstad have 9 and the second most. And then Viking, Lillestrøm, Vålerenga, Molde, Brann, Larvik Tern, Lyn, Bodo Glimt, Strømsgodset, Start, Skeid, Stabæk, Moss, Fram, Larvik, and Friedig. Hilariously, you'll like absolutely hate my pronunciations, but there we go. By the way, we had 4 messages there, by the way, about I don't know why. I had 4 messages about Romain Legrand hating Danny Joel. 13 in a row. That is rather a lot. Rather a lot. He's not happy at Afan wasn't he had a couple of good seasons with them and then just hasn't been played by them. They don't like him anymore. Port Talbot up next though, lads. At home though, which is good. Okay. Let's see. Perfect. That mind-blowing moment when you find out ABBA is 1/4 Norwegian. it's a scam all along. It was a fraud. Oh my god. Here we go. Sweden don't. There's one thing Sweden don't want you to know. I've just signed 2 left backs on loans without knowing anything about them. Oh my goodness. It's like what was it like when at school you have like the Christmas fair and stuff, and it's like the roulette where you literally put your hand into like one. It was like filled with like sawdust or something, and you just pull out a present. It's like a lucky dip. That's what it is. And you just have to go for it. Is that Angola just beat Egypt 1-0? Is that the semi-final? Oh my goodness. Angola versus South Africa in the final. Wow. Okay. When was the last time? I think South Africa have won it before. 22-31. Have Angola ever won it? They've come second. They did win it. 21-39 they won it. So they have, both teams have won it before, but Angola have won it only once. Ollie is the goat on my save. You just can't die. Okay. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Port Talbot up next. Another big. It's all big games from here on out, pretty much. Well, pretty much every game now is a big side. Shakhtar probably the smallest side we've got now. There is a bug where he's stuck as a 100-year-old interim boss. Oh, that's incredible. Okay. Poles wants more first team football, doesn't he? Yeah, of course you do, fella. You're right. I haven't given you a fair shot. Problem is the real problem is with this, like the split now, is that you can't rotate players in the second half of the year because every game is so big. You like against big sides, you basically like, I don't know, it's very, very difficult to rotate. Interim Ole was goated in fairness. 100-year-old baby faced assassin. Yeah. Oh, full time 7-0. Leeds are shit. Love to see it. Okay. I'm just happy I had Watkins. I probably should have brought in Foden, but I didn't think about it. Alvardi scoring 2 for Afan on his debut. Alfredo Oliveira. We are currently 12 points clear, though, which is nice. I would like to make it 15, though. That would be even better. Win the league as soon as possible, as early as possible. We're still on for our we've actually completed a goal this year though. World Premier League Cup win. We're still on for unbeaten all competitions, which would be nice. Yeah, they just never give him the full-time job. He's not do this exactly. Just keep him as an interim the entire time. That's where he gets all his power from. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Brian Poulsen. Poulsen. He's all right, honestly. Got some good stats on him. Okay. Okay. Game day. Port Talbot. Let's go. The debate. Do I want Leeds relegated or see them smashed every other week? Now that is a tough one. That is a tough one, honestly. I think you probably just want to see him relegated. Get him out, because then you don't have all this, oh, but Bielsa is amazing. Like, oh, they just play the right way. Oh, they're so exciting. They're so entertaining, like, every week. It's sickening, man. Like, it's the whole sort of, like, the entertainers. It's like Leeds have scored and conceded the most goals out of everyone. It's like, what are you talking about? They hadn't, hilariously. Like, fucking West Brom were up there because they conceded something. It's like, I don't think West Brom's entertaining. But yeah. Okay. Fucking hell, Meslier made 8 saves in that game. Get back in League One, play out. Exactly. And also because I'm a Chelsea fan, I don't like Leeds. So, okay, match preview. Here we go. Team selection. Honestly, I think we should start Neom again. He had a fantastic time last time out. Scored a couple of goals. We'll play Amaconda in that forward role again. And we go again from here. Maybe we put Napoles on the bench. Maybe we'll bring Flores in. There we go. I love it. Okay, maybe change. They're no more entertaining than the other promoted sides, but I'd like them relegated. United fan does not love Leeds fan. Yeah, exactly. It's just, well, it's one of those things that they literally have one play style and it works sometimes, and then against the big teams it just, I don't know. The fact that he was nominated for Manager of the Year when he got, like, I don't know, Leeds promoted and then 17th or whatever it was, like 14th with them. It's just a bit of a joke, really. One of the left backs has 4 tackling. Oh no, that's not what you want to see. Maybe put him as a wing back. They don't need to do much tackling there. My brother's in Leeds and he doesn't like them either. Why doesn't he like them? Although I like Bielsa. I was telling people he was greatness back in 2010. They were like, who the fuck is he? He was good back in the day and he did it, but like at the same time, it only goes so far. Like he won some stuff in in Argentina, but I don't know. It's just, people took what he did and actually made it good, like Pep and all that. Oh, it's off the bar early. Like, made it, like, refined it, I guess. Because he doesn't change his play style at all. It's like Sarri. Sarri has this play style and stuff, but has no plan B. And that ends up costing them. Well, I should have gotten nominated over Bielsa, genuinely. For getting second with Man United and then losing the Europa League final. I think that's probably over Bielsa, yes. But, like, still, I don't think Ollie really did anything to be lauded. Losing both the league and elites, beautiful. Lost in the Europa League final, Spanish Cup with Athletic. Yeah, so he's lost loads. Second over Liverpool and Chelsea. Well, that doesn't matter. Like, Chelsea had a transfer ban and just lost Eden Hazard. Oh, is that last year? That was 2 years ago. When yeah. And Liverpool, I don't know about Liverpool, but like, I don't know. It's getting second in the league with Man United isn't really something to be credited. And the Europa League, losing the Europa League, if you won the Europa League, yeah, maybe, but like, knocked out Man United though. In the Europa League, why is the Europa League relevant? It's Premier League Manager of the Year. Oh, we're talking about, Premier League Manager of the Year. Yeah, I guess. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's Premier League Manager of the Year worthy, getting second in the league with United. Like, when you were like 30 points behind City, like you got to go to City or go to one of the promoted sides, because Man United, with all of the resources they have, like, unless you're winning the league, it's either the Manager of the Year either goes to the winner of the league or to a relegate, like a promoted side that done really well, or like a mid-table side that have got into the Europa League. That's basically how it goes. Like, I'm not paying their wages, yeah. And my Manager of the Year is the shit. No, but it should have been nominated. Did it with McFred. Okay, Flores, Neom. All of the awards are just popularity contests at the end of the day. Foden won Young Player of the Year last year and started under half of the league games of the season. Meanwhile, Mason Mount, like, pretty much started all of them and lost it to him. I don't know. I felt aggrieved. Harry Kane didn't win Player of the Year with getting the most goals and assists in the league. Like, he was top goal scorer and top assister. Lost to Ruben Diaz because he won the league. They conceded more, like 2 less goals with Diaz in charge. It was ridiculous. Tony Pulis won it when he got to Palace to 11th. To be fair, Tony Pulis getting to 11th is pretty big. Greenwood should have been Mason. Why would it should have been Mason Greenwood? I don't think it should have been Mason Greenwood at all last year. It should have been Mason Mount last year. Like, pretty easily. Like, it's a bit. Greenwood wasn't really, like, he was good, but very patchy. Didn't play all the games over Foden anyway. Foden did well, but the problem is Foden gets to start all these easy games most of the time, like Leeds, and plays half the games and obviously scores and goals and assists, and you go, oh, he's amazing. It's like, well, he's playing with world class players, like, against Leeds. every other game. So like he does score some big goals, but it's a lot easier for him, especially in probably the most expensive squad ever assembled, to do that, compared with like other players like Mason Mount, well, like Greenwood having to play with McFred, fucking Mason Mount having to play with bloody Marcus Alonso and shite like that. Like you don't really look at any of those City players and go, oh yeah, they're shit. Do you really? Like maybe Nathan Ake, but Nathan Ake only plays occasionally. By the way, did I celebrate the Elite's goal going in? I just talked through it. We're getting too much into football discussion at this point. They are coming back at us here. We've played okay, but we haven't really scored enough goals. We got the one goal early, and then we've sort of just sat off them, which is not really what I want to see. And they've got a chance here. Videla hits the side. Foden is the best young player at the moment. I don't know. I honestly don't think so. Like, he's good, but I think that's just because he looks really good because he plays for City, and City play this brand of football, and they have like 10 world-class players around him, and he plays against the easy sides. Like, when you take Mason Mount out of Chelsea, he is like, the team is shocking. Like, we are terrible without him. He's got 6 goals and 4 assists this year. Like, he stepped up his contributions a load. Like, and to be fair, Trent at Liverpool, he's huge to their system. Greenwood will be better than Mount and Foden. I don't know. Mount is about to start. Yes, that's still young. That's still young player of the year worthy at this point. You celebrate it, wait and see when Pep leaves, then judge. Yeah, exactly. Foden turns 22, mate. So there's so one's 21 and one's 22. So there's 1 year between them, and Greenwood has turned 20. So there's 2 years between them. That's not that long, really, when you think about it. By the way, Port Talbot had a goalkeeper injury. I've never seen them very often. Amakonda should score. How does he not score that? The backup keeper's better than Ostengo, man. Like, what the fuck? What's going on there? Greenwood will be starting England with Rashi, Sancho on the wings. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, to be completely honest. I think Rashford's really had a bit of a trouble. Oh, to be fair, Rashford's had issues with just being constantly played through injury. They've really fucked Rashford up, to be honest with you. And Sancho's having a very poor time adapting to the league because it's a lot easier in the Bundesliga than the Prem. You win Young Player of the Year at 20. Yeah, exactly. Young Player of the Year being up to 24 is a bit of a joke, to be fair. I don't know why it's down that far. Come on, lads. Just score a second, please, in 5 years. I don't think so, honestly. But that's your opinion. So I feel like we all rate our youngsters higher. So Sancho was great under Carrick. The 2 games he played under Carrick? Who did he play? You played us, was it? And you played was it the Champions League game against someone? McLaren was the only team to finish one. I saw that. That was mad, Matt. And Ferrari had the most double points finishes this year. There's some very weird statistics in F1 this year. I actually can't believe it kind of shows how bad Bottas was this year that Mercedes couldn't get a 1-2. Like, it really does show. At least 5 or 6 years before they were playing that big. Exactly. Hopefully, it means that England have a World Cup chance in 2026. So that's what we've got to hope for. By FM logic, it should be 20 at max. As one, the kids can't be 21 on FM. FM logic. I would say 21 it would be Young Player of the Year still. I don't know. In my head, 21 is... Well, I guess due to like the whole... Like, a lot of places have alcohol at 21. I consider 21 still young. Like, the latest age for Young Player of the Year. Because you've got 18, 19, and 20, 21. So you've got 4 years of being Young Player of the Year worthy. 2 games, 2 goals. Yeah, but you had 7 games before that with 0 goals or however many. Like, it's I guess different systems or that. Who was he? Yeah, but completely honest with you, the goal against Chelsea was just Jorginho absolutely fucking it up and him having a 2-on-1 versus many. If he didn't score that, I would be like, okay, mate, you need to go. Like, it was a bit of an easy goal, wasn't it? David Nugent, yeah, love it. Foden at Cam, yeah, I agree with the 4-year thing. Yeah, like, the fact that he's up to 24, like, theoretically, you could be in the league for 6 years and still win Young Player of the Year. Like, well, 7 years. Only player to get 20 goals and 20 assists other than Messi. Who's that? I thought, didn't Kai Havertz get something like that as well? But it's in the Bundesliga. Like, Bundesliga, we've seen countless times the Bundesliga tax is very big. Fucking yum. Pep Roulette fucking them up. Like, the Bundesliga is genuinely, I feel like a Bundesliga goal or an assist is genuinely like 0.6, 0.7 of a goal. I do think he could come good. I genuinely do think he just needs to be managed and played in the right way, Sancho. But he's had a hard time. He probably will come good. I wanted him to come to Chelsea, honestly. But, okay, good stuff. I don't know. I feel like world class is a thing used way too often now. It's like the bar's too low for world class. The whole thing about world class is it only should be a few players, and then like you have certain people saying like you've got 5 players in your team that are world class. Although I did say that for Man City, but they do have world class players like De Bruyne, he's world class. Cancelo, he's world class. Who else would I say in that City team is world class? I don't know about Gundogan actually. They probably have a lot of players on that step below world class, honestly. But there's very few players that are world class. I in my mind. Sancho top 10 in the world. It's a high prediction for him. High prediction. He's got a lot to compete with and a lot to live up to. So we'll just have to wait and see. Wait and see. You played the UCL final without a DM and once played a mid 30 euros right back against a prime Ronaldo. It's amazing. Pep Roulette will just Pep Galaxy Brains finals. That's why he never wins the Champions League anymore, because he Galaxy Brains it and goes, I'm just going to change what I'm doing. KDB, Cancelo, Diaz, Ederson, Bernardo Silva, yes, potentially. Diaz, no. I don't think Diaz has been very good. Diaz was absolute, like, the reason why Diaz has done well is because Man City is so dominant in possession. When he came into that side, he didn't really help the defense that much. He just looks good, and he was absolutely taken apart by Timo Werner in a Champions League final. Like, we had him spinning multiple times. And Ederson, I'm not sure with Ederson, because I feel like it's the same thing with the defense. Like, I think most of the City players, whoever you play at centre back, they have a pretty easy time because of how dominant the midfield and attack of City is. So Ederson has a lot of rash moments for a keeper. Yeah, maybe Silva, but we'll have to see if Silva can keep it up. But I think out of the Silva, Ederson, Diaz, I think Silva's the closest to moving into that world-class stage. Sancho, Haaland, Mbappe, Ibrahimovic, best wonder kids. How old is Sancho now? Is he 21 now? Sancho. How old are you? 21. I don't know. You can't call him a wonder kid anymore. He's over 20. Hot streak for 2 seasons. Not every game. How old is my manager? He currently is, Branst, somewhere around his 70s? 77. He's currently 77. But that's because my age gets reset to 75 because I can't go over 100. So if I actually go to the Hall of Fame, I was actually born in 1994. So I would be 267. But apparently I'm only 77 currently. Yeah, but Silva's been one of their top performers, honestly. It's very hard to rate world class, I think. You know, I have 3 world players, in my opinion. Bruno, Varane, Ronnie. I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. I don't know about Varane, because Varane has always had a stronger partner next to him, and he's been injured a long time with United, so you haven't really seen him too much on his own. But he was always with Ramos, with someone else. Like I guess he did win the World Cup with France, but I don't know. I'm not convinced by Varane a lot of the time. Ronaldo, I think he was, and I think he is just. I think him and Bruno. It's weird. Their world classness comes from their clutch genes, that they can play like shit, but also just score a goal out of nowhere. Like, the problem with Ronaldo, I think, is he can sometimes make the team worse, even though he performs really, really well. And Fernandes, I feel like he has been bloated a shit ton by penalties. But he also has that clutch team that he can just score all the time. So, I don't know. I don't know about Fernandes. Come on, you can't say Ronaldo is world class. Isn't world class. I don't know. Like, if you look at his... I think he is world class due to his clutchness of it. How do I not get bored? Because I just have lots of goals. This is my 5th side. So we're only 21 years in with my 5th side, and we're trying to get a new stadium, win new Champions League. We've got like little term goals to go for. So like currently what we're trying to do is get the perfect season. So 32 wins out of 30. We haven't done that yet. We've lost that this year. But we're also trying to get an unbeaten season. We haven't done that yet. And we sort of add new rules in. And I have like, I can't sign any South Americans. I can't sign anyone in the top 15 nations. So you just sort of come up with things to make it more interesting for yourself, basically. Is Dan top of the FM15 leaderboard? He's fucking 13 and 19. Varane was great when he played with Maguire. 1994, the year of the Bashio's penalty. Oh no. Who are we checking? Duck God. How many days holidays? 203. So only 203 days holidayed. I did them at the start of the save when I was trying to get through. Is the unbeaten season? The unbeaten season is still on. Yes. We are unbeaten. We are 203 days holiday, 89,000 days game time. So it's very annoying I've got 203 days, but Chelsea have 2, maybe 3 world class. I don't know, honestly. I don't know about Chelsea. I think Mendy's world class. And I think that could be controversial because he's only had the 2 seasons with us. But I think in that time he really, like, he's goalkeeper. He should have been goalkeeper of the year. But I don't know if only what, like, he was very good last year for us, but he stepped up a level like the second half of the season, and this half of the season he had a bad game against Leeds. Against West Ham. He had a terrible game versus West Ham. Kante is world class, but he's injured all the time. Thiago Silva potentially, Thiago Silva. The fact he's 37 and he's still playing like that level is a bit mad. I don't know. It's very hard to. Like, I genuinely, like, Reece James is, I don't think James is he's on top 14 too, top person that's team leaderboard. Okay, we'll have a look. I don't think you can put Reece James as world class yet. He's not been long enough. I love Reece James. I think he will be top class, world class. But I don't know yet. I think we need some time. Let's have a look. What are we looking at? We're looking at leaderboards, not Hall of Fame. Rudiger, James, Mount, Jorginho, all on the edge. I don't think Jorginho's anywhere near world class. I completely disagree with that. Jorginho is one of the biggest weaknesses in our system, and costs us constantly. Cost us against Man United, cost us a goal against West Ham, nearly cost us top 4 last year. He is the reason. Tuchel literally came out in an interview and said that Mount is one of our most important players, and we play the 3-back to cover for Jorginho's weaknesses in midfield. So that is, I don't think Jorginho's anywhere near world class. Rudiger, neither. He's playing I think he's playing a very, very high level under Tuchel's system, but that's because it's a 3-back. 3-back's a lot easier to play defender in. As soon as he goes back to a 2-back, he'll go back to being himself under Lampard, and he was terrible under Lampard. Mount, I think, could be... Mount is getting there, but I don't think he is yet. But although I think he's, like, if you said in Chelsea terms, he's world class in Chelsea terms because he's so important to our system. Close top. I think James is getting up into that top 5 right backs in the world. I think he's in contention for best right back in the league with Trent and Cancelo. Those 3 are the top right backs in the league. I was really dubious about James before the Euros, but no, I think a lot of people were. And this season, he's really turned it up a notch. Must have skipped 15 then. Yeah, that is very true. Risk. People mix potential and ability. But Ballon d'Or doesn't mean shit. Yeah, it doesn't mean shit. Ballon d'Or is literally just a popularity contest. Fucking, like, Mason Mount got it above Harry Kane. Haaland was like 11th. Donnarumma got 10th while Mendy wasn't even nominated. The Ballon d'Or is voted by random journalists that vote for their favourite players. Like, I watched Chelsea for 2 years, and Jorginho is one of our, like, unless he's got Kante next to him, he is a liability. Like, he's been better. So he does have his moments and plays well. But the reason we have to play a 3-back is because of him. Because he can't defend. He's okay at passing. He can't shoot. He can't attack. He can take penalties, and he's missed his most important penalties for Italy recently. Like, I don't know. I don't think being a Chelsea fan and watching him week in, week out, I really don't think he's anywhere near world class. Honestly, for your system, I think it would be very hard to replace. I think he's extremely easily replaceable. Easily replaceable. Gilmore came in and was incredible. We could bring in Gallagher. He'd be incredible. Kovacic. I actually have Kovacic over Jorginho at the moment. Like, Jorginho can't... The thing is, like, Jorginho doesn't have that much, and he doesn't even have the physicality. That's the problem. There's that person near the top called 30 years of hurt, and he's playing as PSG. I don't think Walker's better at all. Walker is a bit of a pace merchant, in my opinion. Honestly, Cancelo played left back. Oh, okay. Well, I think he can play both, can't he? It's very important for saving us defensively by keeping possession. I think that's Kante. Kante does that. Kante is literally the most, like, whoever Kante plays next to, the person next to him goes up a level. How big is your save file? I think it's like 600,000 kilobytes at the moment. So it's relatively big, but not as big as the FM21 saves. The longest save currently is world record 333 seasons set by Sepp Pedal. However, there is a guy that's submitted to the world records at 410, and he's currently in the year 436 as well. I'm at 245, I think, so I'm a way off still. Playing 3 at the back shouldn't be counted against the defender. That's like saying, no, I know it shouldn't be counted against them, but I've seen Rudiger in a 2-back. And he doesn't play well. And I feel like to be a world-class defender, you need to be able to play both a 3-back and a 2-back. There's a reason why, like Azpilicueta, he played incredibly in a 3-back. Can't play a 2-back. So, like, I don't know. I feel like you need to be able to play as a centre-back, play as a 2-back and a 3-back to be considered world-class. Like John Terry, he could play a 3-back and a 2-back quite easily when he was playing. Without Jorginho, I don't think we win the Champions League. To be honest, I think he did have some good games in the Champions League, but Kante and Mount were both more important than him. Hilariously, Kante and Mount were better midfielders, even though he won Midfielder of the Year in the UEFA or Player of the Year, or whatever it was. Walker, Trent, James, Hakimi, and Carvajal. I admit they would play better than Rudiger with 2 at the back. But still, whoever plays next to Kante goes up a level. Yes, evidence. Exactly, yeah. Kante is ridiculous. The unfortunate thing about Kante is his body's giving up on him. He's getting injured more and more and more. And it's sad that we've probably seen the best of Kante. The game does run relatively slow, yes. It does. To be fair, I'm on a 5-year-old PC as well, which doesn't help. So once I get a PC upgrade, I will be... it will go faster. But it's a lot faster than I thought it would. It's faster in FM21 in some ways. The slow bits is loading, is like processing, loading teams, and saving. But otherwise, I don't think it's that bad. Kante wins back possession when Jorginho is out. Our centre backs are Our centre backs aren't the best on the ball, and they have no one saving them. I don't think so. I think Silva's pretty good on the ball. I think Rudiger's all right on the ball. I thought Chalobah's all right on the ball. Azpilicueta's all right on the ball. Like, they're not the best, but Jorginho, like, he loses the ball quite a lot. Pogba is great for France because they have 2 more defensive players. Yeah, exactly. Azpi was a centre-back, though. In the Conte era, Azpilicueta played right centre-back, and he was incredible there. He was one of the best defenders in the league, but he can't play in a 2-back. Kante make force more important. They're amazing. Yeah, it's hilarious that he got Player of the Year. Kante hasn't stopped running for about 7 years. Yeah. Hello, this is funny. Hello. How's it going? Last 3 Chelsea games they really have. Chelsea's last. It's because Alonso's playing at left back. Chilwell has been incredible for us. Underrated, but Lindelof is great on the ball. Hasn't he had like some breathing problems? He came off with breathing problems. I saw some report about him. Tell Rudiger he is a traitor rat. Well, to be fair, Rudiger's going to Real Madrid on a free. We will see if Rudiger's world class when he goes to Real Madrid and has to play in a 2-back. We will see then, because he's going over there to get 400k a week, hilariously. Like, we're not going to pay him that. Like, that's ridiculous. Then he got the wind knocked out of him. I thought, oh, okay. I thought there was like some, like, I saw a piece about them investigating it or something. But yeah, we've locked Silva down to a new contract. I think we're nearly locking Christensen down. We might let Azpi and Rudiger go, but it's hard for me to drop him on my FM save. But he's going to have to be replaced. He was my 4th choice centre back. Lindelof underrated. Can't wait to possibly see him with Varane. I feel bad for Lindelof because he's had to be playing with like Maguire and like and just in these terrible Man United things. Everyone thinks he's terrible. I think he's okay, but I think he needs a strong partner next to him. There's certain players that need strong partners. Sign Hozek from Sparta Prague. Unfortunately, this is funny. I'm on 2261, so Hozek is very, very retired. Silver is the GOAT. Lindelof should be Varane's partner. I love Lindelof is based on FM though, so biased. Yeah. Very. I knew Lindelof from FM, like, and to be fair, he's Swedish as well. Lindelof's a lot better for Sweden than he is for United. Hilariously, one of those players that are normally better for their national team than club. It's a phenomenon. Okay, we got Havertz for West today, by the way. His log balls, yeah, he's decent. He's decent. But to be fair, Rashford got done dirty by Ollie, constantly making him play through that back injury. Like, that's really, really hindered his career. Okay, here we go. Havertz for West away next. This will be a good one. Lindelof played defensive midfielder in Sweden. He plays centre back as well, because Sweden don't have many centre backs. I don't think he plays defensive midfielder that much, honestly. They've got quite a few centre mids. Back injury from carrying us so hard, yeah, literally, and covering the government, man, with the fucking free school meals. Ridiculous. Okay, let's see. It's very funny, all the Man City fans saying like, tonight proves that Chelsea is shit, and all the Chelsea fans are like, why didn't you beat us then in the Champions League? Played Diamond right back at Benfica. Fair enough. What are you saying on Lukaku being 100 million flop? I feel like he is still settling in, and he's had this injury which has hindered him, and we're not playing to his strengths enough. Hopefully he does set in, but at the same time, we do need to, like, he has, because he is 90 million, you've got to be like, come on, fella. You need to sort of settle in quickly. You've already played in the Premier League once. It's, I don't think that my patience hasn't run out yet, but it is starting to run out at this point. City fans, what are those? Messi don't have fans. Play with, yeah, exactly. No, I know. Like, I feel like, well, no, to be fair, you have to get used to a new system. I don't think the Tuchel system plays to Lukaku's strengths that much. So like settling into a new system, that's what I mean, rather than the Premier League. But at the same time, yeah, he's played very well for West Brom and Everton. Didn't play well for United, but that's because he got fat basically for United, because they had him on a really bad diet. He was incredible for Inter, and then he got this big injury, and I don't know. It's one of those things that you've got to be expecting him to do stuff this year, but I'm trying to be nice to him at this point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he had that injury, and now he's got to get back to full fitness, and I don't know. I hope he settles into the system a lot better, because I just don't think he started really hot for us, and then just sort of fell off, and then the injury occurred, and then he's not been very good in his return. One of those weird situations. Oh, FM14 Adnan was class. Adnan Januzaj, I remember he was the next coming of Ronaldo. My goodness. Premier League is the hardest league in the world, not for everyone. Yeah, it's very true. It is very true. It's just hilarious that Lukaku's best season, my God, he was smashing it. Lukaku's best seasons were at bloody West Brom and Everton. He was smashing it for them, and then went to United and Chelsea, and maybe he only works at underdogs. I guess Inter were underdogs compared to Juventus last year. Okay, let's go. We're into the game. Away against Havertz for West. This is a big, we could lose this game, to be completely honest with you. We got to try and keep the unbeaten season on. Okay, I think it's going to be one of those, like, should be amazing, but forever just hasn't lived up. I hope not. I hope he turns it on for us and absolutely smashes it. Elites nearly scores. Dennis, yeah, to be fair, Dennis is one of those weird, like, exceptions of the Bundesliga rule, because he was terrible in the Bundesliga, and then suddenly in the Premier League, I feel like there's certain mid to lower league Premier League players. I think there's certain players that are just molded for the Premier League, and he is one of them. But maybe it's just a one-season wonder. You had people like Michu suddenly smashed it and then never been able to live up to those hypes. But sometimes certain players are just absolutely suited for what the Premier League is. What a goal! The Benedictus, 5th minute. I see players that score goals in Bundesliga Serie become flopping. Yeah, exactly. People have done that. Sometimes they've gone the other way around and it's flopped. To be fair, Michy Batshuayi was smashing it for Dortmund in the Bundesliga when we loaned him. Lukaku's 20 now. He's running out of time to. Yeah, that is very true. We got three years. Really, in reality, I wanted Haaland, but we couldn't get him in the end because Dortmund were playing hardball and we offered like 140 million and they still said no because they want him. It's absolutely hilarious that they kept him for another year to get Champions League and then fell into the Europa League and they're going to lose him for 60 million next year. And this doesn't have issues with his clubs because of effort. Okay, so he needs to be motivated properly, I guess. That's a shame. Yeah, he's going for a lot cheaper on that release clause. They could have made a shit ton more money off of us. We were offering pretty much double of that, but they wanted to keep him to. That is hilarious, that goal. That is hilarious. More lights in the Prem. That is true. You get much bigger exposure. Okay. Wow. Was that Leeds scoring? Oh, I thought it was Alvarez. Interesting. 2-0 up, by the way. Fantastic so far. We got quite lucky with the goals. Well, no, the Benedictis was amazing. Real offered 200 million. Now he's going to go. Yeah. I guess that. Is that a goal or offside? That's offside. Damn. I'm going to panic because we don't buy Haaland. Need a striker sweep. Dennis Kruger down since to be fair, I got him in FPL and he did score. That was amazing. It was when I brought him in on the Friday night and he scored. I was like, thank God for that, because everyone was going for Josh King and I was like, no, I'm gonna go for Dennis, and he scored. I was like, perfect. I think to be fair, Chelsea, United and City would have forked 120 mil for him if they would have sold him. Ali Elite's lovely. I don't think City and United could afford Haaland that year, but we could have signed him for 140 million. Or Man City probably could have. But I don't know why they didn't go for him. I think it's because Haaland and Raiola fell out with Pep. Like Raiola fell out with Pep, so Pep can't sign any Raiola agents because they had a big falling out. We had a big falling out with him, but we've repaired the bridges recently, so that's why we had a chance. But Dortmund just didn't want to. Damn. FPL is like, I finally saw Grealish last week and see him today. I don't think Hazard does much for us on the return. I think it's just nostalgia. Hales heading it back to Bull there. Lovely assist. Getting his second top scoring Norwegian in Premier League history. Wow. Yeah, to be fair, I have a fondness for Josh King, honestly. Okay, I thought that was a penalty. Because in my FM13 save with Southampton, I signed him on deadline day from Man United on a free transfer, and they asked me if he was a panic buy. He went on to score versus Man United to win me the game versus them. And I think he scored in the cup final for me as well. So I do have a bit of a Riley. See you next Tuesdays. Man, celebrating Hales. Raiola and Haaland, Dad want money. Don't care about. Yeah, probably. Raiola just cares about the money and his agent's getting big moves. He gets so much money from it. But I don't know. I hold out hope Chelsea might be able to make a deal for Haaland, but I feel like he'd probably off to like Madrid or City. Unfortunately, I don't know about Madrid because they're going for Mbappe, but who knows? Oh, thank you for the follow, Ben Moffat. I appreciate that. How are you, by the way? We need to watch out because we're 3-0 up here, but they scored that goal. Well, we're 3-1 up now, but we've got to make sure. The Benedictus, they were starting to come back at us a bit in the second half. King really disappeared at Everton. Yeah, well, King has more goals against Everton than he had appearances for them or something. Oh, that's perfect. It's a bit of danger zone. Danger zone. Into the danger zone. Elite's hat-trick, by the way. Fantastic. You absolutely love to see it. Aguirre. Lovely little ball in. Elite's, they're all calling for offside. Pink boots. Elite's love it. Beautiful. 4-1. We are playing very well here. Flores. Danger zone. Love it. Really good seller. Yeah, he gets some good fees and wages and deals for his agents. So I think Pogba's leaving on free now, isn't he? Who do you think will win the Champions League? Chelsea. All right, fine. I'm doing well. We're having a good season so far. We're on for the hopefully going for the unbeaten season. Oh, it's even better. Courage. What a strike. We're in our 245th season with Barry at the moment, so doing pretty decently. We're going for the world record for the longest Football Manager save if you haven't seen. But Courage, what a strike, fella. What a strike. Chelsea getting knocked out in the quarters. To be honest, I'm glad as long as we don't get knocked out in the first knockout round. But to be fair, I feel like everyone said that for us last year. We had Atletico in the quarters. Was it Atletico in the quarters? Who was it? No, we had. Was it Atletico in the first knockout round? It was Atletico. Oh, Bonnet's missed that. That's hilarious. Yeah, it was Atletico in the first knockout, and then Porto, then Real Madrid, and then Man City. And we just kept getting told every time we were going to lose. Hopefully, if Chilwell's on track, we'll have Chilwell back for the for those games. If we have Chilwell, basically, if we have Mendy fit with Chilwell and Reece, Mount playing, and Kante, I think we've got any chance to win the Champions League. If they stay fit for all those games, we have a chance, because that's basically what happened last year. And Chilwell's even better. So we'll have to see. Simeone's Ronaldo's bitch. It's not funny here. It's a really big chance we win again. Champions League, best club in Europe. Yeah, exactly. It depends on a big. We can't beat low blocks. Atleti have perfected the low block. The UCL draw was hilarious. It was not very funny as a Chelsea fan seeing us get Lille and then having to think it might be Bayern. But then even funnier when it being Lille again. Literally, we were the only draw that was the exact same. We smashed Real Madrid, James pocket all of them. And James had a very good time. Well, to be fair, Kante, like, I don't understand how Kante didn't win UEFA Player of the Year or like get third in the world. Like, he got man of the match in both the semi-finals and I think the final as well. Like, he was ridiculous. Ronaldo's perfected the art of scoring again. That is very true. It's immovable object versus unstoppable force there. It'd be very interesting to see. Real Madrid must be fuming though, because they're getting Benfica first before the Atleti fuck up, and then on the second draw they get PSG. They've got to be absolutely fuming, man. Absolutely fuming at that. I didn't talk about that game at all. We just beat Haverfordwest 5-1. Like, that's a bit nice. That's lovely. Alvarez suspended for this game. We've got Shakhtar next. But again, Zenit played terrible. Yeah, exactly. Well, Zenit, the entire team lineup was awful. I hated that team lineup. It was ridiculous. It was it was yeah. France was shit in the Euros. Yeah. But I don't feel like that was Kante's fault, really, was it? It was just like Mbappe missing a penalty and Deschamps. I fucking hate Deschamps, by the way. He will play Kante if he's got one leg against like Andorra. And like Kante, every time he goes to France, he gets played 90 minutes in both games, and he'll just be back from injury, and they'll go, "Oh no, you're gonna play both games." Like, play 90 minutes versus Andorra. Like, Deschamps, mate, he's half of the reason why Kante's injured all the time, because he constantly plays him hot when he's unfit. Another player scored a hat-trick versus Atletico. Ronaldo's 3 times. Zealand appeared in a recent... Really? Why did Zealand appear in a HITC Sports video? I mean, we need to buy Rice or Suit. Rice, yeah. Rice would be a perfect signing for Chelsea. Picture of him used to describe a hipster lol. That's incredible. I wonder if he knows him, or if it's a sort of nudge nudge wink wink sort of thing. That's quite a crossover there. My goodness. But yeah, I feel like the Ballon d'Or and all that, there's such a recency bias in it and stuff. Like, if England have won the champion, the Euros, would theoretically you'd have to have Mount winning UEFA Player of the Year and getting third in the Ballon d'Or, because he got a goal in the quarters, a goal in the semis, assist in the final. Was one of our Player of the Year and would be on the winning side. So would it have been Mount, or would that not go the same way? Jubilee and Conde won him a World Cup. Yeah, very true. Very true. I hate Deschamps, man. I hate him. Conde's always injured and Troy doesn't play too much. Yeah. Kovacic is definitely not our best midfielder. Kante is the best midfielder, but the problem with the Kante is he's injured. Kovacic is definitely not the best midfielder. Kovacic, I would say, is better than Jorginho currently, but Kante is by far and away the best midfielder. But Ronaldo should have been higher than 6th. I don't know. What did he really do last year? Like the past year when he was at Juventus, he was top goal scorer in Serie A, wasn't he? But I don't know. I just don't think he was at the levels of everyone else. Like, Juventus went out to Porto in the Champions League. Like, And no, he didn't win Serie A as well. Top scorer in Serie A and the Euros. Was he top scorer in the Euros? Who did he score versus? How many goals did he have? That's interesting. Who did Portugal go out to again? I don't even remember. God. We're saying on Pulisic, I mean, he better than Werner, but injured. Yeah, I don't like Pulisic. The Pulisic can never stay fit, like, ever. So, I think Ronaldo was perfectly fine in 6th, honestly. But I don't think Jorginho should have been up there. So maybe he could have been 5th. But I feel like, I don't know. It's all very objective and judgmental. Belgium knocked them out. Yeah, but scoring loads in the groups doesn't mean much, really. Like, Kane got a bloody golden boot of the World Cup because he scored versus Panama and shit. Like, Kane didn't have a shot on target in the World Cup past the first knockout round, which was a penalty. Like, it's a bit... Schick is the best Euro. Yeah, I remember Patrick Schick. FM Wonder Kid. Ronaldo, greater than... Now, I'd put Kante above Ronaldo still. Like, Kante won a Champions League, being man of the match in both semis and the final. Like, literally carried Chelsea to a Champions League final who should never have won it. If Ronaldo carried Juventus to the Champions League, then maybe, like, losing to Porto, not the best, and then losing to Inter. We did come 4th in the league, to be fair, but I think he probably could be above Jorginho. I feel like Jorginho shouldn't have been anywhere near it, honestly, but I guess this is Chelsea versus United bias coming along, so who knows? Not sure Panama and shit is the country. I like that, Wilsonia. Sorry, Panama. Sorry. No, he had 3 good games in the year, so it wasn't as great rest of the year. I don't know. I feel like he was pretty good the whole second half of the year. Like, I watched a lot of our games, and without him, we were absolute dog shit. Like, having Jorginho and and Kovacic together, they were the Chuckle Brothers, man. Chuckle Brothers. It was awful. Good, not amazing. I don't know. I felt like he was amazing. That's, like, if you're getting man of the matches in Champions League semis and a final, that does help your case quite a lot. But, like, at the end of the day as well, winning trophies is apparently a thing for the Ballon d'Or. Like, and Ronaldo didn't win anything. Meanwhile, Kante won a Champions League with a very big outsider. So, I guess that goes in his case. Okay, sorry, I mean shit Panama, not Panama and shit. Czech is scouting on another level. Yeah, Czech scouting Mendy was incredible. I agree. Yeah, no worries, Fancy. No worries. That's good that we can actually, like, it doesn't get toxic. That's the good thing. I appreciate that about this chat, because on Twitter there is too many toxic people that like you can agree to disagree on things, and people just can't have that on Twitter, and they have to, like, defend to the death and have to get all toxic about it. I'm glad we can, like, don't have that here. I'm very glad about that, because it's awful. It's awful. Okay. Shakhtar, away from home. I think this is the lineup we're going to go with today. Same as the before, pretty much. Flores in. Yeah. If we beat Haverfordwest 5-1 away, well, like, we should smash Shakhtar, but it's a completely different type of ball team. Piszczek doesn't scout as striker, maybe. Well, we tried for Haaland. I think Haaland was the first choice last year. Just Dortmund would not sell. Everyone can have it just all stays wrong. Like that's fancy. Like that, mate. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's continue. A team such as ours should be winning this without any problem. Do they still have Knezovic? I think they sold him, honestly. Shakhtar used to have Knezovic in goal. It could be the battle of the shit keepers. They have, I think Kokoev. So he can have a blinder today, I reckon. Okay, come on, lads. Good start here, needed. Koric, Amakonda. Away goals are important. Amakonda straight at Kokoev. Fact. Don't like the new jersey with that 3 number sponsoring Samsung jersey. Yeah. I don't. The 3 sponsoring is a bit shit. I think it might have been worked better as just like the lettering of like TREE. THREE. You can't even spell 3. Oh, I've been with Chloe too much. She's Irish. Obviously, she says tree. She doesn't though. She's Northern Irish, so she doesn't. Yours is more shit, to be honest. Come on, lads. Siena have taken a 2-goal lead versus Athleta, and we are still 0-0 versus Shakhtar. 20 minutes in here. Oh, God. Here's their chance. Here's their first goal coming from their first shot on target. Oh, good block out Kambasa. I like how Newcastle shirts make it look like everyone's wearing number 4. I haven't really looked. To be fair, Chelsea's kits recently have been shocking. Like, I don't really like this year's kit has been pretty bad. Like, the people on Twitter make better concept kits than the club makes. It's so like I wish we had a good kit. Like Nike have not made us any good kits really. They've been okay, but there's been some okay kits and some hideous kits. The third kit from last year was disgusting. The Beta Palace kit was just awful. But some of them grow on you because you just watch your seam in them loads. But I don't think this year's home kit was very good either. Like I wanted the whole beautiful Anaconda. No, it's offside. Oh boy. United have brilliant. Yeah, United have been pretty all right. Arsenal. The one thing Arsenal do well is they have good kits, and their retro kits are amazing as well. That's the one thing Arsenal can do is make good kits. That's a penalty, surely. What? He got taken out. Hold on. Let me go back to this. I think he gets taken out here. No, I want to go to TV. I don't like United hits. Okay, come on. Oh, okay. Well, apparently he does take him out. I don't know. The guy just runs ahead of him, but we're nearly half time and still 0-0. Pretty poor from us, honestly. We have been in control, but I think they've just been very defensive. Evandro, if they score here, I'm going to be fuming. They're going to score here. Oh, Castellano, what an important clearance that is. I heard Red Rumors Mount go to Liverpool because he doesn't like how Tuchel give him. Yeah, that... fuck's sake. It's not true at all. Not true at all. Of course, their first shot on target goes in from Shakhtar. You absolutely love to see it. I wasn't even watching. I was reading the chat. Oh, brilliant, Nassif, mate. Just completely stop marking your man. Wow. Are we gonna lose our perfect season to Shakhtar in the first knockout round? I will be fuming. Anaconda, come on, lads, fucking step it up. Of course. Can you not record a what's it called? A Titanic flute would play the goal sound, but saving points. Come on, lads, sort it out. Oh, how's he made that save? How? It's just half an hour to go, lads. Jesus. That's a penalty. No? Just no penalty there. Okay, sure. Our player taken out on the edge of the box. If they score a second here, man, I'm going to be fuming. 3.7k. Oh, okay. Silva. Oh, my God, they're going to score a sec. Oh, Stengo actually saves there. We've been shocking, basically. I hope if Rudy goes to Real Madrid hosted by Delit, he is overrated and injured all the time. Sounds like clickbait. De Benedictis. Go on, lad. Oh, Jesus, De Benedictis, mate. You've been a bit shocking. Coric. Castellano. Go on, ball in now. Ball in. Just not into the keeper's arms. Gonna try this. Oh, God. Jesus. De Benedictis. Oh, for God's sake, lad. Gotta do something here. 20 minutes to go. We are shocking. I don't know how we can win 5-1 versus Haverfordwest and then just absolutely go to shit in the next game. Like, what's happened to us? Come on, lads. Give us something here. Give us something. We should be winning this game easily. But for some reason they've scored their one shot on target of the game. How many United players start for Chelsea? Oh, God, this is controversial. Attacking. Come on, lads, hold on. We gotta concentrate for a second. Oh, of course, straight into the keeper's arms. Absolutely dominated the play yet again. We're gonna. Oh, come on, please, Castellano, Neon. Oh, how is Kokoev doing this? Oh, Neon, Simon, please get a goal. You idiot. We're actually going to lose the unbeaten season. Like, we're trying to do unbeaten season over all competitions to Shakhtar. I can't believe it. De Gea does not start for us in the slightest way. Mendy is way better. Teos and Shaw, definitely not. Chilwell has been absolutely incredible this year. One of the best left backs with Cancelo. And his injury has literally mean we've gone on our worst losing streak. Possibly Varane, yeah. I could say he could slot into that back three potentially. This is, yeah, there we go. Perfect timing. Of course we lose to fucking Shakhtar. We just beat Haverfordwest 5-1 and we lose to Shakhtar from their second 2 shots on target. I don't know this game sometimes. Ronaldo, yeah, I think Ronaldo would. Fernandez could get into the side, I think. After Drogba leave, Diogo Costa be that. Yeah, Diogo Costa is the only striker after Drogba that could score for us. I don't understand what happened to our team there. We've just smashed Haverfordwest and they're like, nah, we're not going to show up for this one. With Chilwell out. Oh, with Chilwell out. I was like, what? You're like, Chilwell out of the team? Yes, of course, Tellez or Shaw. Anyone over Marcus Alonso, mate. You could probably put Maguire back there and he might be better. Back to his best this season, at least in the matches. Like, yeah, but I think Mendy still is his quality is incredible. Like, he had one bad game versus West Ham. The best of De Gea is better than the best of Mendy. I don't think so. Mendy literally had a save percentage of like 95% at the start of this year. Pretty much. Like, the one thing De Gea's got better at than Mendy's saving penalties. De Gea, what's it? Well, to be fair, De Gea never used to be able to, but now apparently he can. What's it called? Mendy just can't save pens for his life. My plan, I worked. I jinxed you. Thank you, God. I appreciate that. Fred starts genuinely. Honestly, I think he could. I think if you put Fred next to Kante, he has a fantastic time. Lee Grant. Okay. Just wow. I just don't understand how we can lose 1-0 there to Shakhtar. Well, we've got the second leg to try and beat them, but it kind of throws our Champions League in a bit of disrepute now. Fucking just a shocker. Castellon had an 8.7 in that game. Yeah, we did nothing. I don't know what's going on there. The best shot stopper in the world. I think Oblak Oblak was. I don't know. I haven't watched him this year, but Oblak definitely was. Redden isn't bad, but he's been played in the right position. Hello, Owen, mate. How's it going, fella? How's it? You've just joined us. We lost our first game of the entire season. But nobody is better than Petr Cech. Yeah, Petr Cech was probably the best goalkeeper in the Premier League ever. I know Man United fans will say Van der Sar, but I think Cech was better. Especially Cech pre-helmet injury. He's the best at shots, but shit at sweeping. Schmeichel. I don't think Schmeichel. Nah. I'm doing well, apart from the loss. We're having a lot of discussions about football. If Fred ever played with Kante, he'd play like Brazil. Probably, yeah. He plays better good for Brazil. Alisson, Neuer, then Mendy. In the Premier League? No, what? Who said anything about Cech? Am I missing? Who is it? I've got my YouTube chat open as well, and we've got someone in YouTube chat talking as well. So I've sort of been responding to that, saying that Cech's the best Premier League keeper. So I said Cech's probably the best keeper. Schmeichel and Van der Sar. No, not at all. I don't think either of them are clear of Cech. Like, I think Cech has had the longevity on both of them and more clean sheets than both of them. Like, also it has the least goals conceded of a season ever. Like, I've been wondering where those random comments have been coming from. Yeah, no, it's because I've got YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube as well. So that comes into it. So Cech has 202 clean sheets. Hold on, where's... Oh, so Van der Sar with 132 and 313. So Cech has a better percentage than him and Schmeichel, interestingly enough. Most Golden Gloves. Let's have a look at that. Where's the most Golden Gloves? Premier League. Petr Cech and Joe Hart have 4 each. Most number of clean sheets. Petr Cech, 24. Van der Sar had 21. Van der Sar only had 1 season of that, I think. Clean sheets because of a great defense too. Well, so did Man United. Man United had won multiple Premier Leagues. Like, Cech won as the Champions League final as well. I've been wondering whether Carlo Cudicini any day. I thought it was you couldn't stream on more than one platform at once. I think as long as you're not a partner, you can do it. But I haven't had anyone come into my stream and say close me down. So it's David James. David James has the longevity, to be fair. Joe Hart, the fact that Joe Hart was just suddenly like, oh yeah, I'm just Man City's keeper now for like however many years and got so many things. Cech is maybe better. Van der Sar better. I don't think so. Especially like if you say prime, Cech literally, like, he was insanely good, especially like pre-head injury. Like, he was ridiculously good. He had pretty much all of it, and I don't know. But there's always going to be bias between us, which is Chelsea versus United, and we're literally talking about Chelsea legend versus Man United legend. So it's one of those agree to disagree situations. But I feel like the stats do back check. Also, if Czech saves the Ronaldo penalty in 2008 final, if JT doesn't slip, we win. Very true. Very true. Instead, Anelka fucking misses. Can't say I'm old enough to have watched much of them. Yeah, I watched a lot of Czech back in the day. I love Czech. It was so sad going like imagine as a Chelsea fan going from Czech to Courtois to then fucking Kepa, like having to deal with that, having to deal with going to Kepa, or have West Ham manager, and then thankfully we've got Mendy now. But like fucking hell, man, you know, I went like 10 games without conceding, didn't they? And Van der Sar didn't play every game during that run in the league. Like, genuinely, I despised I dreaded watching us for an entire year when Kepa played, because it was literally every other shot would go in. Like, it didn't matter how well we played the entire game. If the other team had a shot, we were going to concede. It was genuinely just one of the worst feelings ever, just knowing that you're gonna concede at some point because your keeper is so fucking terrible constantly. Oh, I just hated it, man. It's just the worst. It was so bad. Thank God we've got Mendy now, man. Every time great centre, yeah, of course I'm gonna say Terry. I think you'll probably say Vidic or Ferdinand, I reckon, but it's got to be Terry, surely. Like, I know, take the person out of it. I know he's a cunt, but surely it's Terry, man. Like, he most goals by defender, most Premier League wins, most wins as a captain, most wins as a defender, most appearances in the World Team of the Year. Like, he won a Premier League at 34 in the centre back or whatever it was. Like, he just had everything. Like, you can say he had good partners like Carvalho and stuff, but he also played with Cahill. Like, he won a Premier League with Cahill next to him. I know Cahill, sorry. Vidic prime. But we can't say greatest centre back in the Premier League and then say in prime. Like, greatest centre back in the Premier League, I think, concludes longevity, but I still think Terry was better than Vidic in the prime. Like, do you not think the same thing about keepers and the shots that save the win you games or stop you from losing? Clean sheets are all good, but really it's a game-winning saves that define a goalkeeper. Well, yeah, but there's no real defining moment of that. Like, if you're going to say that, the keepers down at the relegation ones are going to be... They have more saves than everyone else. Like, it's... Like, and Cech has won us multiple games, though. He won us the Champions League final, honestly. He saved a penalty. Saved multiple penalties, actually. He saved a penalty in the game, and then saved 2 penalties in the shootout. So, most wins as captain. Wasn't it most wins as captain? I think he had most wins as captain, John Terry. I don't know if maybe Roy Keane does. Or most wins as a centre-back captain or something. We're fact-checking this shit. Most wins as Premier. Can I just give? I just want to see most wins as captain. Most wins as captain in the Premier League. I don't want a ranking. I don't want a ranking. I don't know, because Roy Keane won't have it because he didn't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe it's impossible. Yeah, I guess. I was wrong. Never mind. I think Terry has the most, because Terry was our captain from 21 till he was 34. So he was captain for 13 years. I think he probably got most wins there. It's Terry. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's hard to judge, but at the same time, like, clean sheets and save percentages are good metrics, and which is you can compare. Kepa had a 50% save percentage metric, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, that is genuinely one of the worst in Europe. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, well, to be fair, Terry also has more Premier League wins as captain. Terry has 5 Premier League wins as captain. Keane and company only have 4 each. Keane is a better captain, though. Why is Keane a better captain, though? Is it just saying objectively? I don't know. Keane just wanted loud and shouting and injure people. Keane is before my time, to be fair, but I think Terry was a better captain. He moulded a lot of players in that Chelsea side, and sort of also is very into our academy and helped bring through a lot of young people. It can be a complete cunt off the pitch, yes. And so, to be fair, so is Keane. Like, those are the sort of players they are. But we're always going to be biased. And it's sort of like the Premier League, especially that sort of like 2000s, early 2000s through to like 2015. It was just mostly just Chelsea versus Man United. And you have like Cech and Van der Sar, Terry and Vidic. Like those comparisons every time. I think Captain includes the personal parts off the pitch things. Interested in your opinion on the best Premier League player ever? Oh God, best Premier League player ever. Who would be the best Premier League player ever? Like Keane played thug. I don't know. I honestly don't, like, because you've got a best Premier League player ever. You've got to take into account just their general play, but also their longevity. But you can't have just longevity, because people say Giggs, but Giggs wasn't that good. Henry probably, yeah. Henry probably one of them, but Henry wasn't here for that long. Like Cantona wasn't there for that long though either. Are we talking about like prime, or are we talking about overall? Shearer, obviously Shearer is a top goal scorer, yeah. But I don't think Giggs was that, like, Giggs has longevity. He played till he was 40, yes. But he was playing in Man United sides winning the Premier League and stuff, and never really got that many goals and assists. And I guess maybe that's more biased towards nowadays, where your wingers are expected to get more goals and assists. But I don't think he wasn't like one of those players that if you take Giggs out of your 11, you're like, oh fuck, we're not winning the game now. You had multiple other players that could do that for you. There's so many different metrics to it. So many different metrics. I like, obviously I put forward Terry and Lampard. Like Terry, most winning centre-back, most winning captain, most winning like 5 Premier Leagues. Lampard, 5th highest goal scorer in Premier League history as a centre midfielder. Like, that's a bit ridiculous, honestly. And like 5 Premier Leagues with him as well. Like, oh, Xavi, my only Arsenal player that I like. Lampard, like, yeah, I think Lampard's definitely a shout. To be fair, like Beckham would have been up there for as well, because he was incredible, but he was only there for how many years? He left in 01, wasn't it? He left in 01. He was there from like 97 to 01 or some shit like that. Went to Real Madrid, was it? Something around that. If he stayed in the Premier League, he could have been, but he wasn't around long enough. And if we're going by, like, you have to include your longevity in it. Maybe he had a good, very, very good prime. Scholes, Lampard, Steve played different roles in their teams. Scholes, Lampard, I know it's controversial. It's controversial because it's wrong, Fancy. That is just extremely wrong. Like, in all conversations, I'm sorry. Like, I'm happy to have Steven Gerrard versus Lampard debates, but Scholes is below them both. It's just, like, completely, honestly. By the way, Aguirre just got injured there. I haven't even seen that. I completely brushed past that because I was 5 to 7 days. That's very annoying. So he wanted him and Gerrard, but won't be available every game. United doesn't want to after that. Yeah, I think, I don't know. Scholes, Lampard and Gerrard were absolutely key components to both of their sides. And Scholes, I don't know, he didn't have that with United. He never was that good for England, at least. Well, Lampard and Gerrard weren't good for England either, but they were better than it. I said different rules. Lampard and Gerrard were more attacking. I don't know. Zidane said when he asked about how it feels to be... That's just bull. Like, all of those, like, when you do the comparisons, you look at Lampard, you look at his goals, you look at the Premier Leagues, the FA Cups, all of that. Gerrard, you look at the Champions League final and all that other stuff. Scholes, you bring up quotes from other players that are probably made up. Like, there's levels to it. There's levels. I don't know. I don't think Scholes is in their category at all. Xavi, is that another quote? Another quote there. Okay, yeah, sure. Like, I'd rather look at the evidence rather than hearsay from other players, like, that could or could not be true. Like, do we actually have any actual real sources on them? Messi said they watched it. That's just more quotes. It's just more quotes. Like, what actual evidence is there? Like, actual like in-game evidence. Exactly, Welshminer. You can't trust these quotes. Where are the sources? Can I see the actual interview where they said it, or is it just some journalist making it up? Because that's all Scholes is quotes. Oh, he's so good. Messi said he was amazing. Zidane said he was amazing. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's quite hard to argue with Lampard and Gerrard. And I think Lampard's better than Gerrard, but like, I think those two are just an upper echelon above Scholes, to be completely fair to you. There's no evidence about... Okay, it's underrated, yeah, but surely Lampard and Gerrard made Liverpool and Chelsea tick, and it was very evident that they made them tick, so surely that's better. And there are videos of all these quotes. Are there videos? Beckham was... Okay, 95 to 03, okay. If opponent players hold him in that high regard. Yeah, but I think they hold Lampard and Gerrard in that high regard as well. It's on par with the memes about Maldini saying Phil Jones is his idol. My man's voted for Gary Gross for Sports Personality of the Year. Yeah, exactly. Studying John Obi Mikel. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Scholes is in that conversation at all with Lampard and Gerrard. I think those two are even the problem with Gerrard is that he doesn't have any Premier Leagues. He won the Champions League with them, but to be fair, he had a much worse side in Liverpool. But Lampard had, like, the amount of goals he scored, the amount of assists he had as well. Like, and Lampard came second in the Ballon d'Or as well, which also helps. 5 Premier Leagues or whatever. Was it 4? 4 Premier Leagues, maybe? 4 Premier Leagues, 5 Premier Leagues, multiple FA Cups. Like, it I don't know. That's one of my... I'm quite passionate about that stance. So I get a bit, I don't know, but at the end of the day, again, it's all opinions. It's all opinions. You're not completely right. Fine to have your opinion, and I'll have mine, and we can argue about it all day long. we can have loads of arguments about it. Question after Gerrard and Lampard: is there anyone's compared to them with other than Scholes? I don't know. Oh yeah, I know, but no, that was back in 05. It's fine. Back in 05, it's fine. Nowadays, it's. I think when it was I think I'm gonna use. Look, I'm gonna use things when they go with my argument. Okay, no. I don't know. I feel like back then it wasn't so much of a popularity contest, but at the same time, I don't know. Lampard got second. I don't want to see the leads. I didn't see it. Like his Scholes Definity at least. I don't know, honestly. I'm trying to think of other centre mids. You could make an argument about De Bruyne getting up to that level, but I don't know. I feel like it's not long enough, and it's very hard to judge, especially with the career. He's still in the midst of his career. 2009 Chelsea robbed from Champions League. They were. That Barcelona game was a disgrace. United players also discussed the best player having played with Ronaldo. Yeah, it's more here. It's just more quotes. Kante, yeah. To be fair, Kante though he came in quite late, but he did. To be fair, he did win a Premier League with Leicester and with Chelsea. So back to back. That Kante is definitely up there. It is very hard to compare now and then. 2009. I don't think so. I don't think you would have. I think we would have won that final, to be honest. But. That's still just us. Me and Sfancy. This is the league where this is the stream when me and Sfancy just basically disagree on literally everything. But oh, where is it? There you go. And then hello. There we go. Yeah. No, it's very formations back. Yeah, well, that's why Ferguson did very well, because he had that whole 4-4-2 wingers, pacey wingers crossing it to the strikers on lock. Just not United. Yeah, we can agree on some things, Fancy, just not Chelsea United. And a problem with all we'll be talking about is pretty much just Chelsea United. Origi is the best Premier League player on Wikipedia. Oliver Giroud, if you just show his goal highlights, is probably the best striker of all time, basically. Like, if you actually look at his goals, they're ridiculous. Okay, well, I think, well, we were pretty much right after the time there. That was a great old chat. So, yeah, I know. But genuinely, he had a philosophy that worked at the time, and of course, he probably changed his formations now to go with the times. It was a different era of Premier League football. Kante's both somehow above and below Scholes for me. Like, if people argue Scholes wasn't attacking, then Kante is better. Giroud is so underrated just for that. Him is unpaced in FIFA. But yeah, okay. I think we had a pretty decent time tonight. We won the Premier League Cup final. We got some good wins, and then of course we lost. The last game we lose, of course. But it was a great little conversations on some football stuff. Although we got very passionate about it. It was good. We can chat about this stuff and actually have disagreeing opinions rather than everyone just agreeing with each other. Of course, you think it's a great ending, Dark God. We will be back on Thursday, of course, for the end of season. Hopefully, we get through the Champions League. We'll have to see how that goes. But I will see everyone on Thursday, and then Saturday, the Christmas streamathon starts. We're all friends. No one is here as Liverpool, but exactly, baby ham. Great. And I would say the same to you, fans. I'll say the same to you. I'll see everyone on Thursday. I hope everyone has a good time. I'll see all of you later.